Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. Today is Wednesday, August 9th, 2023, with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App $ ORION NWSF or the YouTube Super Chat right here. We got game two, the final game in the set. San Diego Padres versus Seattle Mariners, the hottest team since July. Let's freaking go. Let's go, baby. Let's go through the thumbnail and go through the starting lineups. Now, I'm starting to really kind of get the hang of things. And like I said, I ended up paying $10 for an additional program to kind of take the thumbs to the next level. And it just feels good. It takes a lot longer to make them look like this. You know, normally it would take me maybe about a half hour or less, but now it takes over an hour to complete. But when you can get results that look like this, it's definitely well worth my time. And it's going to be something that we're going to be able to look forward to obviously for the rest of my life as I do the channel. So definitely excited about that. And as you can see, we got Fernando Tatis Jr. on the left and Julio Rodriguez on the right. Did Juan Soto yesterday and Julio as well. So let's get into the starting lineups. All right, baby. Leading off for the Padres, second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim. Batting second, right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Batting third, left fielder, Juan Soto. Batting cleanup and fourth for San Diego, third baseman, Manny Machado. Batting fifth, playing shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Batting sixth, first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Crone Zone. Batting seventh, picked up recently, DHing for the Padres, Ji-Man Choi. Batting eighth, playing catcher tonight, Luis Campusano. And batting ninth, playing center field, Trent Grisham. And on the mound, Elliot's favorite player in the major leagues, Yu Darvish. 8-7 record with a 4.41 ERA. Let's go, baby. We are hot, hot, hot. Trying to go, I believe, for 7 in a row. And I had a feeling that we were going to get hot at the right time, even though we didn't have a fight like with the Angels last year. But we're coming, and we're not only just coming for, the teams like the Angels and the Yankees and the Red Sox that we've already leapfrogged. We're coming for the Toronto Blue Jays for that last spot in the wild card. And guess what? We're also coming for the Astros, and we're also coming for who? The Texas Rangers. Who's to say that we can't catch up and possibly win the division or maybe even get second place? I think if you would have asked me, is this possible a month ago, I probably would have told you, no way. We're a fringe playoff team, and we hope we can get close enough to battle the Blue Jays, but we got to get past the Angels, the Yankees, the Angels. We were so far back, but now it's starting to become a reality just like last year. Let's get into the starting lineups for the Mariners. And a big part of the success of Seattle has been this guy right here, the leader in the clubhouse, shortstop, J.P. Crawford. I fucking love this guy. And like I said, when he sets the tone early, Julio usually follows. If Crawford and Julio don't get going early, we typically lose. So thankful that JP has been hot, hot, hot. Batting second, center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Let's go, J-Rod. You've gotten hot at the right time, and we need you to keep it up. Batting third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Batting cleanup and batting fourth, catching tonight, big dumper, Cal Raleigh. Batting fifth, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Let's go, Teo. Batting sixth, DHing for Seattle, Mike Ford. Batting seventh, playing first base, Ty France. Batting eighth, left fielder Cade Marlowe with a grand salami just a few games ago against the Angels. We love you, baby. And batting ninth, second baseman Josh Rojas. And they finally got a good Mariner photo up of him, so I don't have to use the Diamondback photo. Congratulations, Mariner photographers. And making his debut in the major league since Brian Wu filled in for Marco Gonzalez. Now Brian Wu is on the IL. Nothing serious, just precautionary. Making his debut, Emerson Hancock. Let's go. And every guy that we've brought up from the draft, and he got drafted very, very high, it usually takes about 2 to 3 years. But when they get called up, every guy that we've brought up, George Kirby, Bryce Miller, Brian Wu, Emerson Hancock, we've been hitting, on every single pitcher, and that is very, very rare in Major League Baseball. Padres, Mariners, you, me, the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Let's get it. Let's go. How about that for a fucking introduction, huh? How are you doing, Sarah? What's good? Let's get to 100 in donos. Let's do it. I saw that. I didn't want to jinx it, and I saw that you were ahead. So awesome. And I didn't know if Paisley was actually going to get picked up, and it looked like it might be a thing where I was just going to have her. But I got a message late. So sometime during the stream, I'm going to have to step away for just a couple minutes to be able to hand over the to-go bag, put the harness on, and then I'll get her back Friday morning. So let me see if I can find – I'm going to see if I can open up this other stream because it's a little bit louder. Let me see if I can go here. Okay, here we go. And I got a couple options, but I want to do this one. Picture is a little bit bigger on this one, and the volume's better. So there we go. There we go. Julio robbing home runs. And it was really ironic when Julio robbed that home run last night, I believe from Fernando Tatis, when he thought it was a homer. Ken Griffey Jr. did the same thing like 20 years prior, the day before, almost identical. It's just really cool, for my heroes, obviously my dad and Ken Griffey Jr., but Griffey is my hero, right? And then I got this modern day hero in Julio. It's just really sweet to be able to see the progression, that we lose a legend. And it took a long time to be able to get a guy to kind of match up to that standard, but it just feels good that we're at that point right now as well. Let's go. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. So I just got to make sure I keep my phone on and I'm looking. So I don't know if she's going to get picked up now or, when I end the stream at 9:30. So I'll have to keep an eye on it. So I'll put it here in front of me. But I'm ready to go. I'm excited. And I think that we have a good chance winning this matchup. And again, the magic number for the Mariners is going to be 5 runs or more, 7 to 10 hits. And on top of that, we got Emerson Hancock making his debut. So, we've seen, guys make their debut. George Kirby, Bryce Miller, Brian Wu, all these guys have actually been pretty successful. They might not win their very first start, but they usually bring it. So I'm hoping maybe Emerson can – I'm going to shoot for 8 to 10 Ks, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully he doesn't get pulled in like the 3rd or 4th inning. But if he goes up the distance and he goes 6 innings, there's a good chance that we're going to end up winning this game. And, if you talk to any Padre fans, they'll tell you, if you actually take a look at their particular lineup, they have about $1 billion invested in Fernando Tatis Jr., Juan Soto, and Manny Machado. And you know what they went for yesterday? 0 for 12. So when you're spending $1 billion on 3 guys on their contracts and they go 0 for 4, 0 for 4, 0 for 4, that's not a good feeling. That is not a good feeling. So, you could say maybe they're overpaid. They got some other guys like Cam Bogarts, Cronenworth, and a few others like Trent Grisham. But these guys are going to have to step up if they have any chance tonight. And as you can see, I got some nice little logos, and I got the shiny SD there in the corner. We got the rotational, old school Tony Gwynn Padre logo. And I even decided, even though I'm not a Padre fan, I always try to keep it 100. I gave you the IC Padres logo as well with the sparkles. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go, baby. Beautiful day today. I did see that. Lorenzen, no-hitter, but it was against the Nats. It seems like all these no-hitters are coming towards shitty, bang teams. Nats, A's, Royals, which is kind of a given, because if they can't fucking hit and their pitching is kind of suspect, then you should be able to get no hitters off the shitty teams. But if you get a no hitter off a medium team or a good team, then that even means more. But I am super excited for Emerson. I can't wait to see what he might be able to do for us tonight. Let's go. Let's go, baby. And he was the number one overall pick in the first round, number 6 from Georgia. So we've been very good with Bryce Miller, George Kirby, and some of these guys. So I mean, this is a very highly touted prospect. This is not just like any type of scrub. I mean, the guy got picked 6 fucking overall in the first round. That's a big fucking deal compared to like Cade Marlowe being a positional player. We picked him in the 20th round. So, George Kirby was a first rounder as well, and he's already considered one of the best baseball pitchers in the major leagues. So I'm not saying that he is going to be that, but we're hoping so. 21-10 record in the minor leagues with a 3.77 ERA, and it's awesome because it's always next man up for the Mariners. And every time we have next man up, it actually kind of works out for us. The only thing that we're shitty at is getting free agents, and they don't work out. AJ Pollock, Colton Wong, Teoscar has panned out though. So first pitch is outside for Emerson Hancock. Let's go. Let's go, baby. I'm so excited. It's something that, if you're a true Mariner fan, you get up for these type of things. First up in the box, Ha-Seong Kim. Strike right down there on the corners, 1-1 count. Ooh, chicken and rice casserole. That sounds delicious. And I went through some of my old toys, from my childhood, and I ended up finding some really old school Camaros, Z28s, as well as a IROC Camaro from 1983, which I would have been 1 year old. Just crazy how something like that can really make your day. Having those memories, playing with the Hot Wheels at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years old, and then being able to actually find them and still they exist and they're still in good condition. So that made my day today. Ryan in the building. What's good? There we go. Damn it. Come on, Emerson. First round pick in 2020, 6 overall from Georgia. 2-time Double-A Texas League Pitcher of the Month in June 2023 and July of 2022. A 2-time Double-A Texas League Pitcher of the Week this season and a 2-time Futures Game selection as well in 2021 and 2022. Top of the first, runner at first with the walk, which we don't like to see. But again, it's his first start. I bet he's extremely nervous. But as long as we can contain the walks, less than 4 this game, homers, hopefully less than 3 given up, and we can get 5 runs or more, even if he has an average or bad start, we should be able to get it done. Stolen bag, attempts, safe. Uh-oh. Come on, Emerson. And this was supposed to be Brian Woo's start, but precautionary injury put him on the IL. And I kind of like it because, like I said, we're going to need to be able to have depth. And why not bring a guy up? He's been waiting in the wings for 3 years. And, I definitely criticize Scott Service and Jerry Dipoto a lot, right? But the thing is that they've been waiting about 3 years for every prospect before they call him up. They don't call him up right away after 1 year. They don't even do it in 2 years. Got him. First K of his career, Fernando Tatis Jr. Sit down. Woo, baby. Aqua Sox, baby. Let's go. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's go, baby. I like it. I like it. Ha-Seong Kim obviously stole that bag. I see you. And then boom. Fernando Tatis, not today. All right, I'm going to go to a different one here. Hopefully this one will be a little bit more smooth. Ha-Seong Kim to third, god damn it. Stealing all the bags on us. Yep. Juan Soto up next. Soto pops it foul. Let's go, baby. Come on, Emerson. First start. Nice. Heck yeah. Thanks, Lauren, for the help on the Twitter or the X. Still, I'm going to be calling it Twitter. Same thing with you, Sarah. I appreciate you. Gives up the run, 1-0 Padres, but Soto gets a cheap ribby. And like I said, we got to make sure that we can hopefully keep it under 5 runs. But again, if they score 4 and we get 5, last time I checked my math, we win. So I expect Emerson to struggle a little bit, but I'm hoping that we can get 6 to 10 Ks out of him, which is a little aggressive. But again, he has a first-round pick, 6 overall in 2020. So, you should have those kind of expectations like we did with George Kirby. Let's go. Popped up. There we go. 1-0 Padres. Not ideal, but again, not surprising. All right, baby. I see you. All right, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go to. I got a couple options. I might go to my normal one. I'm trying to be able to get the biggest screen with the best volume and everything situated here. So let me go to this one. And I think I can expand the picture in theater mode. Boom. And I can make it bigger there. There we go. And then let me raise the picture up, get the volume set. Maybe. Are you going to let me do it? There we go. Perfect. There we go. Elliot in the building. What's good? You didn't get to watch the game yesterday. And obviously we took advantage, and you're starting to see, the Mariners are the real deal. We're the hottest team since July 1, since the All-Star break. So it's pretty exciting, that when we're actually, wheeling and dealing. And like I said, I told y'all that we were going to start coming sooner than later. And it just feels good that, we're surging right now. Since July 1st, the Mariners are 23-10, number 1, not only in the American League, but in the National League. Number 1 overall. Our starting pitching, even though shaky at times, 3.77 ERA, 5th in Major League Baseball. But check this out. You won't even believe it. With Seawald even leaving, bullpen ERA, 2.47, even better than you, Elliot, number 1 in Major League Baseball. Telling you, J.P. Crawford in the box. Let's go. Be electric, my boy. Let's get it. Come on, baby. Let's go, JP. Big swing and a miss. 1-1 count. And I guarantee if the Mariners end up making the playoffs, no one's going to want to play them, just like the Blue Jays, or like the Orioles. You're starting to see like certain teams. You're not going to win every game, but there's certain teams that are starting to get kind of dangerous at this time. And you still got the Astros, and you still got the Rangers and the Rays. But I feel with like the Blue Jays, Mariners, and Orioles are like at the top, right? But as far as those 3 teams, we're kind of new to the scene. We haven't been good for many, many years. Now we've been good, since last year, Blue Jays and Mariners. Big strikeout for JP, damn it, 1 away. But the Orioles, they started coming, and now it seems like they might be here to stay, and I love it. Next up, center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Let's go, J-Rod. My boy. Julio! Damn it. Oh, I jumped off the bat, but I thought he was going to go. Damn it. 2 away. Damn it, Julio. As you can see, your boy is taking the thumbnails to the fucking next level. Yesterday, we got the Juan Soto and the Julio. It took me an hour to do. And then, boom, I got the Fernando Tatis and the Julio there again. And I know it's going to make a big, big difference. It takes a lot of effort. But, there's not just one Johnny Thumbnails in the business now. Your boy can do it as well. Bottom of the first, 1-0 Padres. Elliot's loving it. And his favorite player is pitching, so I'm going to make sure I give him some love as well. You already know what it is. It's you, Darvish, baby. I see you. We got to make sure we get some runs knocked on him early and often. You, 8-7 record with a 4.41 ERA, and he's much better than the record. It's kind of like Luis Castillo and George Kirby, where it's like their record is barely over 500 or 500 or a game below 500. But in reality, maybe Darvish's record should be like 10-5 if they actually had fucking run support, and his ERA should be in the threes, not the fours. But it is what it is. I think that we all recognize that he is good, and this is not going to be an easy game. How are you doing, Elliot? What's good? I'm glad you're able to watch the game. We got Gino up. Let's go. But it's pretty wild that we are the number one team overall. I don't think anyone would have predicted that. Oh, baby, Gino. Pass Machado. Was that an error? Wow. You don't see balls getting past him that often. My goodness. I'll take it. Machado making an error or a mistake. Let's go, Gino. Gino. Now we got to make him pay. Next up, catcher. Big dumper, Cal Raleigh. And it wasn't an error. It just went past him. He wasn't able to get over there quick enough. And most people think that he's the best third baseman in the league, not named Nolan Arenado. So, and even some people would say that Machado's better. It's kind of hard to argue. I think both are fantastic. Both are Hall of Famers. But right below those two Hall of Famers, Arenado and Machado, Gino is right there. He's on that next tier below the top two. I believe that he's in like a group of like 4 or 5 third basemen that are underneath the elite. He just needs to be a little bit more consistent with the bat, but the defense is pretty damn good from Gino, game in and game out. 2-0 count to the big dumper. Let's go, baby. .224 average, but he's got his homers up all the way up to 18. 47 ribbies. Let's go. Yeah, to be very honest, I don't think they're going to make it either. You guys have a pretty tough schedule. I like your team. I like your players. But if the hitters can't get hot like the Mariners hitters did, the pitching will be good, I feel, for a majority. But again, you have to score runs. You have to give support to your pitchers. And if you can't get 5 runs in this league in 2023, game in and game out, you're fucked. Unless you're really good in one-run games, and we know that you're the worst, right, in Major League Baseball. You brought that stat up, where they have some like insane, horrible record, like 10-24 or something in one-run games, and or 10-14 or something like that. I mean, it's very difficult to be able to win games if you're 10 wins and 24 losses, for example, in one-run games. You got to be better there, because those are like the 50-50 games, 1-0, 2-1, 3-2. You got to be able to have a good record in those. So even though you're kind of shaky, if you can win the close ones, that could be the difference of making a wild card or not making the wild card. So, but I'm rooting for you. It's not like I'm a hater and I'm like, oh, fuck the Padres. Like, I am rooting for you to do well. There is quite a few players on the team that I like. Really, the only one I don't really care for is Juan Soto, but there's a lot of other guys that I really like, and I definitely like Machado. And normally I don't like cheaters like Tatis, but he might be like the only cheater that I actually kind of like. Most of them I kind of ban, and I'm like, fuck this guy, cheated. You know what I mean? But for whatever reason, it's not just his popularity. I think, he made a mistake, and I think he owned up for it. And I think he genuinely was apologetic. And I think that's why he might be the only cheater that I kind of like. I like him more than Soto, and Soto supposedly hasn't cheated. So, but Machado will always be my favorite on the team, but a lot of respect for Ha-Seong Kim, Yu Darvish, my cousins, and a few others on the team as well. 3-2 pitch. Cal? Yes! Yes! Go, 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 go! Damn! Oh, no. Damn it, Cal. Cal got aggressive. What a good throw right there. That could have been 1-1. Wasted effort. If Cal was just a faster player like JP, then he would have got the second and we would have tied it up 1-1. But all you can do is just say, great job by the Padres. Great defense. And that's what happens when you got a big butt and you're a big dumper. They don't call him big dumper for nothing. He ain't fast, So congratulations to the Padres with that good throw. Damn it. Could have been 1-1 right there. But again, they don't call him big dumper for nothing. Damn it. That would have been awesome. Shep in the building. What's good? I'm doing good. Paisley, I didn't think was going to get picked up, but supposedly the X was sleeping, and she is going to be picking up Paisley tonight, and she'll be gone tomorrow, and then I'll be back Friday morning. So I'm going to miss her tremendously. But I've been really working hard on losing weight and making sure that I'm not overfeeding her, and she's getting more walks and more love and more energy here. And I try to walk her 3 times a day for about 2 hours a day, which most dog owners don't have the time or wouldn't, put the effort to do. So, but she's worth it. And I don't know if she's going to get walked, when she's not here, but that's why I'm really pushing and trying to get her into shape. And she's been great. So, and I'm speaking of Paisley, of course. So let's see who goes up next here for the Padres. And I can't believe we got thrown out there, but it is what it is. All right, let's get the logo here situated as well. And I got a couple ones here. We got the icy. We got the standard SD, but with the shimmer, right? And then we got the old school Tony Gwynn with the rotational. All right, next up for the Padres, Xander Bogaerts. Batting second this inning, first baseman, Crone Zone, Jake Cronenworth. And newly acquired batting third, DHing for the Padres, Ji-Man Choi. Let's go. Yeah, Tatis is money. And making his debut, first round pick, 6th overall in 2020 from Georgia, Emerson Hancock. Took him 3 years to get called up, just like every other pitcher for the Mariners. But look at our track record, drafting George Kirby in the first round. All-star right away, right? Bryce Miller, phenom. Brian Wu, not as good, right? But still has potential. And now we got Emerson Hancock here as well, on top of Logan Gilbert, Luis Castillo, and a few others like Robbie Ray and Marco Gonzalez who were hurt. I mean, our pitching staff is money, 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 and we got rid of Seawald, and it doesn't even matter. Let's go. Let's get to 100 in donos, huh? That would be nice. Chopper towards third. Gino, routine play. Ty France, see you later. Nice knowing ya. Good job, Gino. Good defense. Our defense has really been stepping up as well. I see you, Gino. I got to hit you with the defensive photo from third. You know what I do. I ain't lazy. Let's go. 1-0 Padres. Jake Cronenworth, 228 average, 9 homers, 42 ribbies in 2023. Finally got done watching True Blood all 7 seasons today. Felt good. I've already watched that complete series like 3 times, but Marlowe chasing goes into foul territory. So now I got probably Twisted Metal will be the next one that I watch with Samoa Joe, unless I decide to watch something else. $11-game hitting streak from Crone Zone, huh? Woo! What you got going for me there? Uh-oh, you got the piece of pie there or cake, and then you got is it fish? Is that like beer battered fish or is that chicken? It looks like fish, like cod or halibut or something, or maybe it's chicken, but it looks like fish though from just first glance. Crone Zone fouls it off, 1-2 count. Making his debut from Georgia, 6th pick overall in 2020, Emerson Hancock. This guy's a stud. But again, he might struggle. He might lose. He might give up 5 runs or more. I know. But I'm just hoping that we can, get some runs and hits to help him, since this is his first start. I know he's extremely nervous. But it's like we've just been stacking chips at the pitching, and I don't want to get rid of any of these guys. We just have to make sure that we're bringing in free agents, or if we draft guys, that we're drafting the right ones, not bringing in fucking Colton Wong and AJ Pollock and guys like that. We suck at free agents. Popped up to JP, routine play, 2 away. Nice job, JP. You already know what it is. All right, next up, G-Man Choi, newly acquired, 185 average, 6 homers, and 11 ribbies for G-Man Choi. Hope everyone is having a fantastic Wednesday. We got football tomorrow, baby, and your boy is going to work like a fucking madman. So I plan on doing both games. Hopefully I have enough energy. So the first game is going to be CJ Stroud, right? And we're going to be able to see him. And he's going to be going against the New England Patriots. So Texans and Patriots at 4 o'clock Pacific time. And then it ends at, I don't know what time, but the next game on NFL Network is going to be the Vikings and Seahawks, and it starts at 7. So I think the football game will overlap. So I might have to cut off that Texans-Patriot game a little early, but I'm going to make both thumbs tomorrow morning, and then we'll do both of the NFL games tomorrow. And then I'll do reaction videos for both of the games on Friday morning. And then we won't have a stream in the evening because I'm going to go take a friend out to Olive Garden. So your boy hasn't had Olive Garden in about a year. Breadsticks, soup, salad, and probably a little chicken Alfredo, or if I get crazy, maybe I'll get something else. Tilapia and the Superman cheesecake that you got. Woo! You got that last time. You're hooked. I thought you liked the red velvet, bro. You said I got a new one now. That Superman cheesecake looks fucking phenomenal. I don't even care if that shit costs like $8 a slice. Fuck it. If it's that good, you're gonna buy it. So let's go. 3-2 pitch. Pitch is low. Another walk. Yes, I totally agree. What's good, brother? Arada Michael's in the building. Finley in the building. But I'm definitely ready for football. So we're going to grind. And again, I might have to cut off that Texans and Patriot one just a few minutes before it ends. And then, boom, it's going to go NFL Network. That's the first one, Texans, Patriots. Your boy will be here. And then we're going to go do the Vikings and Seahawks with no rest. I'm just going to go in from doing one right into the other. So it's going to be a hell of a long day, but it's worth it. I got to get myself prepared for doing like almost every reaction video throughout the week and then trying to do as many games as possible without burning out. So how are you doing, brother? Capusano fouled off. Oh, okay. Strawberry crunch. Ah, okay. I figured it was one of those. Someone was in the room was like, I love the red velvet. I just could have swore it was you, but it must have been someone else when we were throwing up photos. Capusano, Luis popped up. Julio. Great defense, my boy. Oh, you know who it was? It was Chieful Chief. That's his favorite. I was trying to remember if it was you or him, but his favorite is red velvet. That's what it was because you guys were in the room together. And I got confused, dog. Let's go. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Everyone's got their favorites. Not everyone's going to have the same taste with things. So totally get it. But I'm definitely excited to see CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, and Anthony Richardson when they get a chance to get out there. All right, next up for the Mariners in the bottom of the second, right fielder Teoscar Hernandez. Batting second, DHing for Seattle, Mike Ford. And batting third, first baseman Ty France. Let's go. Oh, baby, let's go. It just feels so good that I was able to get this to this way before the playoffs, and like I said, I had to invest in a program to do it, but just to know they're no longer going to be thumbs with just the head and the torso. We're actually going to have the full body posing, the bigger photos, and it looks a billion times better. But you have to work with what you're able to do, and I wasn't able to do these before because I didn't know how. But now with the right programs, it just feels good to be able to take the thumbs to that next level where they turned in from maybe a 5 to a 7 and then upgrading it to maybe an 8 to a 9. And then now it's a 10, 10, 10, baby. Let's go. Man, it feels good. Takes a long fucking time, though. I didn't realize, making a thumb would take me a fucking hour or more, but it's worth it. I'm always going to put in that effort for you guys. All right, here we go. Sarah with a tour to get us started. 98 to go. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. $2 holla. Let's go. 98 to go. Let's get it. Every dollar counts. Reflect in the building. What's good? Let me know what you want, Sarah. Yeah, usually Chief and Shep will send me food, based on when they go out to eat, and that way I can see what kind of food they're getting in the Midwest, or in Shepard's case, wherever he's located doing airport work, city from city, so I can kind of see the cuisine that's in Detroit or Arizona or New York or wherever he's at. Teoscar fouled off, 1-1 count. Some Goldie, okay, I got you. So we'll be doing, again, football tomorrow. We're going to have both of the preseason games. Texans and Patriots at 4 Pacific time, and then Vikings Seahawks at 7 o'clock Pacific time. So it's going to be it's going to be like from 3:45 all the way till 10 or 10:30. I don't know. It's going to be a long one, but I'm in it for the long haul. I got to get prepared. Get ready to get the fuck out of Detroit. 2-1 pitch from Yu Darvish. Outside, 3-1 count. I'll get you some Goldie. Chopped right up the middle. Wow, what a throw by Kim. Great defense. One away. All right, come on, Mike. Mike is, he came in. It took us like 60 games to figure out who our fucking DH was, and it wasn't fucking Taylor Trammell or Colton Wong or all these other motherfuckers that weren't hitting at all, right? So we finally got him, and he started getting homers, but then he's been kind of cold as of late. I mean, his batting average was close to 3. Now it's all the way down to 226. 11 homers, 24 ribbies. But with him, when he DHs, it's either going to be an out, strikeout, or pop up like that, 2 away, or it's going to be a homer. So we just have to be patient. And he's due for a homer. Maybe we'll get one today. 2 away. Yu Darvish doing you things. Next up, first baseman, Ty France. Let's go, Ty. I got a couple here for you for the Goldie. We'll get into here in a second. Got to keep an eye on my phone to see if Paisley's going to get picked up. Chop foul. But if you're just hopping in the room, Mariners are the real deal. And like I kept telling y'all, we are a second half team. But even with that being said, we're exceeding expectation. We're surging. Since July 1st, we're 23-10, best in Major League Baseball, not just in the American League, overall. Our starting pitching, 3.77 ERA, which is 5th in Major League Baseball. And there goes Ty France, damn it. And our bullpen, 2.47 ERA, even with Seawald leaving, and we're 1st in Major League Baseball. Let's go. We need something here. Yu Darvish, I see you. We got to be able to get him out. Hopefully he doesn't go all 6 or 7 innings, but we'll see. I see you. And Yu Darvish, 8-7 record with a 4.41 ERA. Let's take a look at the stat line here real quick. Obviously, the Mariners. We have 2 hits so far. Obviously, San Diego, 1 run, no hits. Soto grounded out to the pitcher, and Kim scored, so kind of a cheap one. But we won yesterday 2-0, so we just got to get the bats to be a little bit more alive for Emerson Hancock's debut. And with Yu Darvish, 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, no earned runs, no walks, 2 Ks so far for him. And Emerson Hancock making his debut. First-round pick, 6th overall, from Georgia in 2020. 2 innings pitched, 0 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and a K. And hopefully he can get to 5 to 8 before the game is over. We've got the little Aqua Sox jump off here as well. All right, let's throw up a photo here for Sarah for her dono, and hopefully we can get a few more today. All right, so we got the Cardinals, and we got a little Paul Goldschmidt. I appreciate you. I don't have a rotational Cardinal logo, but I'll have one before the stream ends. So that way, if you end up having any other options that come up, then we can take care of you. Appreciate you. Goldie, he's a Hall of Famer. Let's go. Appreciate you. $2 holla, 98 to go. Let's take a look to see who's up next for the Padres. All right, next up for the Padres in the top of the third, center fielder Trent Grisham. Batting second baseman Ha-Seong Kim. And batting third, right fielder Fernando Tatis Jr. See you. All right, come on, Emerson. Let's go, baby. Got to get Grisham out. Damn, 2 months in the same spot. Yeah, no matter where it's at. You're understaffed there too, so that's why they're putting more responsibilities on you, and they're not paying you more, and you're doing more work. Not a good area. I apologize for that, bro. Cruel dog. Not taking care of our boy dog. Wanting to make sure he got a new car and a new home dog. Take care of him. It's just nice to see the Mariners getting hot and surging at the right time. 1-2 pitch. Chopper. Nice dive. Throw it. Yes. What an athletic play. That'll get you on the fan support. My boy. How many guys are going to dive on their stomach and flip it? You know, fucking Emerson Hancock, baby. That's fucking who. Wow. Athletic dog. That's what happens when you're a first-round pick, 6th overall from Georgia. Hey, they produce more than just football players, apparently. Love it. Oh, boy. Send you to an island, I bet, huh? Oh, well, yeah. Obviously, we already know, some of the craziest people on planet Earth are living in Florida. You always hear like the weirdest fucking animal or just crazy stories there compared to, other places. You're like, oh, I heard a crazy story in the news. And then you're like, oh, was it in Florida? They're like, yeah. All right, Ha-Seong Kim in the box. Pitch right out the zone, 1-2 count. One, two pitch. Chopper. God damn it. Out of position there. I see you. All right, next up, right fielder Fernando Tatis Jr. Yeah, but between the three guys here, Fernando Tatis Jr., okay, Juan Soto, and Manny Machado, they have $1 billion invested in contracts. You know what they went for last night? 0 for 12. So any Padre fan that's livid, Obviously, I don't blame you. I mean, you got guys that could be all potential Hall of Famers, but you got to be able to do better than that. You can't rely on Kim or Bogarts or Crone Zone or anyone else or Trent Grisham to fucking bail you out if you got $1 billion invested in fucking 3 guys. That's big facts. I know I would be fucking frustrated if I was a Padre fan. Feel me? Yeah, Kim has been hot, 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 brother. 258 average, 19 homers, and 60 ribbies in 2023. And again, I think I like Fernando Tatis Jr., even though he cheated, and Manny Machado, because they're good two-way players. I like guys that can play defense. You're not only in football and basketball, but also in baseball. I don't like guys that are just good hitters, and that's all they do. I don't like that. I like guys that actually are complete players. I'm not sure if you guys are, the same way, but I have more respect when I can get a two-way player than just a really, really good hitter or just a really, really good defender. I mean, baseball is the hardest sport to play on the goddamn planet Earth, besides maybe golf. You can be athletic and play basketball if you're tall enough. You can play football. But with baseball, being able to hit all those different pitches coming at you, and to be able to defend with that ball exit velocity coming at you 105, 102. I mean, there's not many people on planet Earth that can do the things that baseball players do. Much harder than football and basketball. You can be an athlete and you can get there, but just because you're an athlete in baseball, that's not enough. And the difference between getting paid big or getting not paid at all is getting 2 hits out of 10 or 3 hits out of 10. That's just wild. There's not guys that are going, batting 700, going 7 for 10. That's how hard it is. The difference between getting 2 hits out of 10, batting 200, or 3 hits out of 10 and batting 300 and getting like $1 billion contract. 1 extra hit at every 10 at-bats. That's it. Pitches inside, 2-2 count. He said Kim is the GOAT. So Yu Darvish is your favorite player. Who's your second favorite player on the team, Elliot? We're in the top of the third, 1-0 Padres with a cheap one. Emerson Hancock making his debut, 2020 first-round pick, 6 overall from the Georgia Bulldogs, Shepard's favorite. And we're excited to see what he can do. And I don't think that, we hope that he doesn't give up more than 5 runs. But if he can keep it under 5, we do have a good chance of coming back and winning this game. Two-two pitch. Chop foul. I can't wait to get my All-Star chain for my friend. Still haven't seen him yet, but I want to get that All-Star shirt. Then I'll cut the sleeves off of that bitch and I'll wear it. And then I can't wait to rock the chain. I'm excited. And then I got to see Preston for the first time in months. When we ended up doing SummerSlam, everything was good about that except the main event. So it's just nice to be able to catch up. And I got a chance. I reached out on Facebook to one of my childhood friends where I would play PlayStation and ball with, and I haven't seen him in 20 years. He moved to Idaho, and I messaged him. Oh, wild pitch. Good defense by Cal. And he didn't respond for like 3-4 days, and I figured maybe he's not on Facebook. I hope he's alive. I was like, I don't know. And the last time I saw it, he moved to Idaho, got married, had a daughter that's like 8. But and then finally he messaged me back, and then we kind of caught up and talked, for about a couple hours. And he says he's going to try to visit, big Duck fan like me and whatnot. And, I told him what I'm doing, on the channel. And he was like, wow, bro, it's like you're fucking doing it. And I was like, yeah, man, lots of hard work. Chopper, throw to first, got him. 2 away. But anytime you sacrifice a Jordan rookie for your dreams, it's not a common thing. There's no other YouTuber or Twitch streamer that has sacrificed more than that. Especially a card that's going to be worth over $100,000 once Jordan dies. But again, if you have dreams and you have goals, sometimes you got to sacrifice shit like that. I'm a huge collector. I've been collecting since I was 5. But to sacrifice something that's going to be worth so much, it hurt a little bit. Sometimes I'll look at photos of it, but I did have it from 2003 when I acquired it on eBay. It was worth $2,500, and I won an auction out of 50 people for $1,000 because the economy was down. Best steal I've ever gotten in my entire life. And then obviously now it's worth 20 to 30,000. When he dies, Jordan, it'll be worth over 100K. So if I didn't believe in myself, I didn't have dreams, if I didn't have goals, that would have went towards a house or a fucking Lambo or or investing into a business. That's for damn sure. But it just felt good to be able to kind of catch up with them, and it was one of my really, really good best friends. It's like when he got in trouble, he would write me. When he got in trouble for a little bit, I wrote him back. He stayed out of trouble since then, and we had just a lot of memories, balling out and skipping school and fucking playing NFL Game Day and PlayStation, NBA Live, 2K, Madden, just spending a lot of time and whatnot. And he told me his mom passed away a few years back. Always liked her, so I obviously told him how much I enjoyed her light and her energy, because every time I'd go over there, she was always super nice to me. So if you have a friend that you haven't connected with, maybe from your childhood or, maybe from a while back, 10, 20 years, reach out to them, if you're thinking about them. You'd be surprised on the reconnect that you can have with someone. It can make your day. Hell, it can make your week, possibly even your year, like it did for me. I've gotten in touch with 2 people from my childhood within the last week, and it feels good. 1-1 pitch. Pitch is inside, 2-1 count. Megan in the building. What's good? Juan Soto, 272 average, 24 homers, 73 ribbies in 2023. Throw to first. Got him. All right. Emerson has actually done pretty fucking well. He's only given up 1, and it was a cheap one. So the Padres only have 1 hit, and it didn't even come from that. So let's go, baby. Let's go to the bottom of the 3rd. All right, due up for the Mariners, Mr. Grand Salami himself. Get the rye bread and mustard, left fielder, Cade Marlowe. And it's always cool when you have someone do something stupid or get hurt. JK, Jared Kelenic, kicking the water cooler, breaking his foot. And then you get a guy coming in, 0 expectations, and then actually, does something amazing and, ends up winning the game for us. So bright future for Cade Marlowe, I hope. Batting second baseman from the Diamondbacks in the Paul Sewald trade. Colton Wong clone, not very good, but fuck it. Josh Rojas. And batting third, shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And he definitely is our leader in the clubhouse. And it's nice to be able to see him get his batting average up, be the leader that he is. And he has been a big part of this turnaround for the Mariners after the All-Star break. Because once he does good, it rubs off on Julio. Julio has done well. Gino started to step up, like I said. Same thing with Cal, Teo. Right now, Mike Ford is still a little cold. France is a little cold. But for the majority, if it starts at the top and you can get good results at the top, other results will follow. Big facts. Let's go. Let's take a look at the stats for the pitchers. All right, take a look at first with Yu Darvish. So Yu Darvish, 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, 0 earned runs, 0 walks, 2 Ks. And let's take a look at Emerson Hancock's first debut here. He's at 3 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 1 K. Not bad. Not bad. Let's go, Cade. Cade, baby. Just like Jared Kelenic clone. Let's go. Oh. Go. Go to second. Go to second. Yes. So he rounded first, and then Tatis almost threw him out when he went back to first. The throw was wild, and then it ended up going to second base. That was close. That would have been embarrassing. You get a hit, you overrun first base. Tatis has an arm, boom, throws it to first. If it was on, he would have threw him out, just like he threw Big Dumper's fat ass out at second early in the game when he tried to go to second when he shouldn't have. And that's why they call him the Big Dumper. He got the big booty, right? Thank God that fucking went wild right there. Denied. Let's go. $2. Let's get to a hundo. 98 to go. Rojas, let's go, baby. You're a Colton Wong clone, so you might be slightly a better hitter, a worse defender. 217 average, 0 homers, 26 ribbies, but at least they got a Mariner photo of him up finally. I had to keep putting up the fucking Diamondback photo, and I hate that. I always want to make sure we have all the Mariner photos, but they got to take them for me to be able to get them. So, David Goldstein in the building, Phillies. What's good? How are you? Two dull hairs, 98 to go. Rojas, right to first. What's new? It's like Colton Wong all over again. Runner advances to third, Cade Marlowe. There we go. So fresh is so clean, clean. And we're going to get an RBI here, and we're going to get on the board with shortstop J.P. Crawford. Let's go, JP. You know, JP's one of those guys that's kind of like an Ichiro or a D. Gordon. You know, obviously Ichiro's a Hall of Famer, but just a leadoff guy that you have confidence in that you can root for. And I always like D. Gordon. You know, obviously Ichiro is, you know, one of my, you know, ultimate favorites, and that's like legend, you know, but for a guy that maybe isn't a legend, like lower than Ichiro, like a D. Gordon or JP Crawford, you need that guy to be able to do that. Thank you, Megan. I appreciate you so much. More than you know. JP with the pop-up. There we go. Like I said, your boy, ESP, ESP, ESP. Bang, baby. When you know, you know. And your boy's got the S. $20 holla. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. Coincidence, right when Megan did the 20? I don't think so. J.P. Crawford. Thank you so much. Now we're tied up at 1, and it's 9-4. Julio Rodriguez. Let's go, J-Rod. Let me know what you want to see for photos, and I got you. Thank you so much for your generosity. You know, we need goats, we need heavy hitters, and we need people to support. Julio! Oh, damn it. Good defense there in the outfield, but at least we got the run when I said we would. Bang! All right, what do you want to do for photos? You want the regulars? I figured you will. So we can give you some Pete. I still got the Seahawk logo still here for you, the spinning one. So we can go there, and then let me know if you want some hack and whatnot. So let me do that. But I'm gonna hit you with a couple of just my own, because I want to make sure we get some good representation, you know, on there as well. I mean, you're a big Seahawk fan, and we can always, you know, do Hack, and we can always do Pete Carroll, and we can always do Steve Largent. But also, we need to make sure that we're representing some of the legends, you know, and up-and-coming legends on the team that maybe a lot of people don't know who they are or they're not familiar with. And we want to make sure we give a little bit of love on that end as well. Let me see. Where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? Oh, I have an idea. I got an idea. Couple Seahawk players. And you let me know what you want, and I got you with that too. We got to hit you with one of the potential future All-Pro, Pro Bowl, and potential Hall of Famer, Charles Cross. Big deal, okay? And it won't surprise me if he makes the Pro Bowl this year, so keep a lookout. And the Seahawks are making the playoffs this year, and if they end up winning the division, don't be surprised. You know, they could definitely finish second and win 9, 10, 11 games, but it is possible that they could win 11-13, and maybe the Niners, you know, have an injury or two, or Brock Purdy gets hurt, Trey Lance goes in and fucks up, and maybe the Seahawks can, you know, keep up with them. It would not shock me one bit, okay? And then we got to be able to do at least a rookie from this year as well. We'll give you a little JSN, baby. And I got to hit you with practice. I got to get you a practice photo from today. Damn, Cross looks good. That jersey looks fire. The gloves. I'm not even a Seahawk fan. Woo! JSN, baby. One of the top 3 Top 3 units at wide receiver. DK Metcalf, Tyler, get to the door and lock it. Oh, baby. Jackson Smith-Njigba. Gonna be fun. All right, baby. 2-0 count, top of the fourth, 1-1. And let me know what you want, and I'll get you a few more. But we definitely got to represent some of the rookies and good players that you got. I got you. Sometimes it's good to mix it up. I'll still give you your regulars, but I'm going to throw in some stuff that for guys that I admire. You know what I mean? So maybe guys that you're not really in love with just yet. I know you already have the love for Cross. You know what I mean? But maybe not enough love for Cross to put him up on screen. But I can do it for you. And then I'll still give you your regulars. So I got you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, bang, 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 bang. You sure did. You sure did. But for the amount of reading that we do, for our football teams and the NFL in general, I mean, there are going to be times where we're going to be able to call it. You know what I mean? It's like it's obvious, but it just depends if the management with Schneider and Pete are on the same page. But I knew that one was going to go that way too. And if they didn't go that way, it would have been a travesty because they might have fucked up and they wouldn't have been as good last year without him. I mean, that was a big part. Abraham Lucas on one side, he panned out. Charles Cross, right? Kenneth Walker III, even though he got hurt late, right? And Tariq Woolen, 4 rookies, and they were all good. I mean, how often does that fucking happen? Never. And that's where you saw the jump. And you saw Geno elevate. So you had 5. I mean, it's not often you get 5 people that you don't really know what's going to happen, and then you get success like that. Special year, and it's not going to end anytime soon, I don't think. Regardless if it's with Geno or post Geno, as long as they get someone good. So, appreciate you. $1 holla. Hey, every dollar counts. We know that. Bang, 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 boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. $1 holla. Funny how that works out with the dono trains, huh? Slow roller. Get him. Got him. Uh-oh, what happened? We have an injury? Fuck. Is that JP? God damn it. Uh-oh, JP's on the ground. Fucking A. This is not good. Oh, fuck. JP, get up. I got to see a replay. What happened here? Fuck. Jesus Christ, Geno, get the fuck out of the way. They're both running towards the baseball, and they ran into each other. Golly. How does that happen? Can't you have some goddamn communication out there in the infield? How the hell is Geno running into JP on a ground ball? I mean, I get it, but you got to have communication. Just like in the outfield, when you see like outfielders run into each other, someone fucking call it, Golly. I hope he's okay. He's still on the ground. That's terrible. All right, let me know. You want some Josh Downs? Okay, I got you. I got another photo here of Jackson. JP's getting up slowly. Thank God. Clap for the guy. Let's go. All right, so let me get this real quick for Megan, and I'll get a few more while we wait for him to get up. Charles Cross, baby. Could be a Hall of Famer. Jackson Smith-Njigba. Ohio State. Ohio State, produces great wide receivers, and Olave is going to dominate and be great this year for the Saints. We'll practice photo there, and I got you another one. Woo-hoo-hoo! Let's go. And I'm going to do a lot of Seahawks and Niner games if they play in the morning. I'll do Sunday night, Monday night, Thursday night, but I am going to try to do every game this season in a reaction video. I haven't done that since like my first 2 years, so it's going to take a lot of effort, but also I'm going to be doing at least Sunday, Monday, and Thursday night football, but I might also squeeze in a morning game or an afternoon game. So I know we're going to get over 20,000 subs. We're only like $1.50 to go. And hopefully we can get thousands, because I know the reaction videos will get us there. And then once people check out the reaction videos and love it, then maybe we can get a few of those people or a lot to join the live streams and we can get some new goats. So, but no one is going to touch me on the reaction videos. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to scream and yell, but I'm going to be able to dominate that scene, and it's going to feel good to get back into doing the reaction videos. Because a lot of the people that do them, they just scream and yell, but they don't know the stats. They don't know the players. It's just more screaming and yelling. But I guess if you like that, then you can watch those videos. But I like to be able to break down information while I'm watching it, and then even sometimes do a breakdown at the end of like a recap. of the stats. And most of the YouTubers are too lazy to do that even. So facts. Top of the fourth, 1-1, Padres Mariners. Runner at second, one away. And I'll get you some Josh Dance, and I'll get some more photos for Megan as well. Chop foul. I'm going to get you a couple college ones too, just so that way we can see, because sometimes people don't even know where people are from. We got to educate some people and get them acclimated to where people are from so that they know. And obviously, Kareem Hunt came in for a visit, for the Saints and the Colts. No go. He wants money. Kareem Hunt ain't going to play for fucking nothing. He wants money. And it would have been probably a pretty good fit there with the Colts with all the turmoil with Jonathan Taylor and everyone else. But, we'll see. Okay, no problem. You come back and I'll have some more photos for you. Two-two pitch. Chopped. Oh, Jesus. Two away. And I know there's a lot of excitement, like I told you, right, with Richardson. But I'm just going to be, a friend and just be real. And, I cover the league as a whole, right? But just don't be shocked if, the season doesn't go the way that you think it's going to go. Not saying that they're going to be terrible or horrible, but it may not go the way that you think it's going to go. It may take a couple years to build that squad enough to get it where it needs to be. I always have to keep it 100, even with the friends. I get it. It's cool to be excited, right? Especially when you get a new quarterback that could be the franchise QB, but there's still a lot of holes on that team. And we've seen what happened with the Jags and where they're at. So, and I don't think you're that far back. It's like the Titans are going to struggle. The Texans still have so many holes. So, I mean, there's still a chance where even if you play shitty, you could finish second in the division. But, is it like playoffs? Probably not, but hopefully you get some good results out of Richardson. Sometimes you got to be able to be truthful and not tell people what they want to hear, but tell them the truth, like what's going to happen. And I'm not going to be necessarily right about everything, but I feel my track record kind of speaks for itself with the amount of reading and film and just the breakdowns that I do. 3-2 pitch to G-Man Choi. See if I can get you a Colts rotating animated here as well. On Emerson. Oh, I got it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, Minshew's money. Are you kidding me? Minshew is, a guy that he might not be able to be like a guy that can win you a bunch of games, but just in case if someone gets hurt, like Richardson has, an ankle and he's out for 2 weeks, you can have Minshew in there. He might not win both, but he won't lose the games for you typically. Like he'll keep you in them. You feel confident when he's in. I watched every game he played at Washington State. The guy is a G. Popped up. Get it, Gino. There we go. Top of the fourth, still knotted up at 1. All right, let's get some photos up here for Sarah. I got the rotational Colts. Woo, that looked good. That looks good. All right, so I hit you with the college first. Damn, that looks good. I hit you with the Josh Downs. It's funny how just the logo itself going from blocky to transparent image to that, it just makes such a big fucking difference. See you. Let's go. And I know Reggie Wayne is a wide receiver coach there, so he's going to be able to give his secrets, to these players that are there. So that's exciting to see the development. I mean, you can actually have a pretty good stud that's in the third round. Ooh, I see you. And I got to get a different logo too. Colts logo animated. Got a better one. Here we go. Maybe this one. Let's see if this one will work better. I got a couple different ones there. Okay. Appreciate you. I'll get some more photos prepped here for Megan as well. And what do you want to see? Do you want to see your regulars as well when I can, get those squeezed in? You want Hack and some Pete and some Steve, or do you want anything else differently? Suarez, there we go. Right in the gap to start it off. Hell yeah. Let's go, baby. Nice job, Gino. Good shit, baby. Next up, Big Dumper, Cal Raleigh. And again, if you're just coming into the stream, the Mariners have been hot, hot, hot. Since July 1st, we are 23-10, best in Major League Baseball. Starting pitching ERA 3.77 as a group, fifth in Major League Baseball, and our bullpen ERA number one in Major League Baseball. And we traded Seawald away. Doesn't matter. 2.47, baby. Let's go. Let's go, Big Dumpa. Oh, some Zorn. Okay, I can do that for sure. Sarah with another dollar. Hey, every dollar counts. Every dollar counts. Appreciate that. Bang, 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 boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. $1 holla. Let's go. We're getting closer. Appreciate you. Because we were just a shitty hitting team. It's just one of those things like, we started slow last year also and then got hot. But, for the first 50 games, we only had one good player, and that was Jared Kelenic. And then you play 162 in a regular season. So if you have only one player that is really playing well and Jared Kelenic, you're going to lose a lot of games. And we did. But after the All-Star break, we have about four guys that have been playing above, what they were doing early on, and that's helping us. And the pitching has been pretty fucking good all the way through, but you need hits and runs to be able to win for your starting pitcher when they're doing well. We weren't doing that in the first, part of the season. After the All-Star break, it's been getting much, much better. So, and we didn't have a fight with the Angels this year, where we could rally emotionally and rip off like 12-14, but we're at 6 right now. So if we win this, it'll be 7. So, okay, I got you. I just want to make sure if I know where you're at. Cyberpunk, thank you for the share on the Twitter, whether he's in the room or when he's not in the room. It's always nice when we can get the support on there as well. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right, come on, Teoscar. 0 for 1 with a granddad in the second. Big swing and a miss, leading the American League in strikeouts. Your boy's always reading and going through baseball reference. I'm always on fucking Twitter, aka X. I'll still not call it X; it's still Twitter. But I'm always, trying to, give you guys all the, the deep diving information. Because I mean, if you're a fanatic, that's what it's about. We're not average here, right? We go on a deep dive on all the stats and analytics. Teoscar with a little bloop to center field, easy out, 2 away. Next up, DHing for Seattle, Mike Ford. I like it that you said Grover Stewart. Like 99.99999 fans have no idea who that is, unless you're a Colt fan. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. Chop back. Could have been a Pro Bowler. But again, when you're a low name like that, and no one knows who you are, it sucks. You get kind of, you don't get the benefit of the doubt when you're like a lower name, and if you're a lower name on a bigger team, then you get the pub. But when you're like a kind of a good underrated player and your team isn't that good, then people get overlooked left and right. That's facts. I got you here. Let's go. I see you. It's a good selection too. And then we'll get Megan some more photos here as well. Big swing and a miss. Struck him out. He was hot for us early, but he's been ice cold, baby, for a while. End of the fourth. We're knotted up at 1. All right, let's get some more photos up. Come on, Mike. Wake up. You might as well just put Tom Murphy at DH instead of Mike Ford. That's pretty much the only thing that Mike Ford can do, but still, I mean, at some point, you got to make the change. I know you want to be able to be, giving everyone a fair chance, but man, fuck, enough is enough. I mean, we need to keep winning. So, I mean, if we're doing DHing, it better be fucking Tom Murphy if he's not fucking catching. So, all right, let me get some of the regulars for you. I agree, underrated. Just like your boy. Look at my thumbs, underrated. The channel, underrated. Me, underrated. But we'll get our dues. We'll end up. Eventually our day is going to come. I'm not worried about that. All right, let's get some more photos for you. Where should we go? Let me get some of your regulars. I'll start off with a couple hacks for you. For your dono. And I'll get you a couple Pete's. Hopefully I can squeeze these in before the commercial break. Squeeze in those. I'll hit you with a Maddie since I'm already on the Kraken file. I have files for like so many teams. It's insane. I used to not even do that. I used to just like, delete shit, or I would just have them all on the desktop, and I had like 1,000 photos on there. And I'm like, oh shit, this is not organized enough and it would take too long. So I got smart, and now I have team files for pretty much everything. Let me hit you with a Steve Largent. And I think I'll be able to squeeze in a Pete here real quick for you. Ground ball. Damn it. Right past JP. And here's one more. There we go. I'll hit you with the rotational here too. Yeah, there we go. Hawks. Oh man. Appreciate you. Thank you for your 20 and the dono. And the support is real. Thank you. Oh, is there? Oh, I'll fucking watch it. Not right now, but I'll watch it later tonight. If you have a link, you want to send it to me, I'll watch it off the link, or I can always search for it. So a lot of people will send me photos and links, of certain things that are going on. Pitches inside. It's top of the fifth. Hancock, let's go. Trent Grisham in the box, 1-1 in the top of the fifth with a runner at first. Let's go. Come on, Emerson. Making his first start. First round pick. 6th overall in 2020 from Georgia. And the only reason he's starting right now is that Brian got hurt. So, next man up mentality for the Mariners. But it seems like all the pitching prospects are panning out. Bryce Miller, Brian Wu, George Kirby, and now Emerson Hancock. But then, getting free agents were terrible. Fucking AJ Pollock, Colton Wong. Teoscar, I don't mind. That was a good one. But all the others are like, golly, we need to be better there. But that's DePoto's fault, Service's fault. We need to be better. Really not necessarily Service's fault. It's more DePoto, but I got to put Service in there because they're all in the war room together and whatnot. But, obviously DePoto don't know what the fuck he's doing. Right there, strike 3. Emerson, second K of his career. Let's go, baby. Mariner Moose is coming out for that. Yeah, baby. Nice job, brother. Hey, Georgia doesn't have just a football team. They got baseball players, too. Ha-Seong Kim next. Thank you for sending the link. Awesome. Phil's Sanctuary. Cool. I love it. Yeah, anything that has to do with, dogs, cats, any type of animal, horses, whatever it is, if it's going to be for a rescue type stuff, of course I'm going to watch that. After you end up having, a pet of your own that turns into family, like I do with Paisley, I don't look at dog videos and I don't see dogs in the same way anymore, which I saw with a lot of love. But once you experience it firsthand, where it's like Paisley's my daughter, I don't have any kids of my own. Like it's incredible feeling, when you have something like that is so close, and the bond. I mean, the bond that I have with Paisley is stronger than with most people. It's a great feeling. She's really saved me and changed my life forever for the better. Pitches high, 1-2 count to Ha-Seong Kim. Don't get any ideas, haha. Okay. 290 average, 15 homers, 41 ribbies, and he's been hot. Like I said, at one point he was at like 4th in being with hits and whatnot as far as like the baseball players as a whole, as a group. And I think he's in the top 10. I think they said he was 7th. He's just been on a fucking heater, I think, since the All-Star break. Got him. Yeah, baby. There we go. Another K. Mariner Moose coming out again, baby. Another K. 3 Ks for his career. Good job, Mariner Moose. Let's go. We love it. We love it. We love it. Yes, sir. Who's the man? You are. Right there, JP, force out to second. Bang, baby. We're winning this game today. We're going to try to go 7 in a row. Let's go. All right. So it looks like Paisley's going to get picked up here in the next 15 or 20 minutes. So I already have a to-go bag ready to go. So I'm going to go give her some kisses and say goodbye before that happens while we're at commercial break. And then we'll be back. And then hopefully we can get going here with the Mariners. But luckily, I won't have to miss her too long. She's going to get picked up, then spend the night, be gone all tomorrow, and then I'll have her Friday morning. So luckily, that won't be too bad. Dad will survive. It won't be too long for me. All right, next up for the Mariners, first baseman, 0 for 1 with a K, Ty France. Batting second in the bottom of the fifth, 1 for 1 with a run, left fielder, Cade Marlowe, Mr. Grand Salami himself. And batting third, 0 for 1, second baseman, Colton Wong clone. I don't think that's a good thing, Josh Rojas. And your boy's a professional at the thumbs now, apparently, as well. Oh, baby, looking good. Shit, people are going to come to me now. I might be able to, help some people out. Yo, boy. All right, let me take a quick look at Paisley here. And magic number's 5. You already know what it is, brother. You know what it is. Geometry in the building. All right, let me actually check up on Paisley here real quick. Give me a sec. All right, I'm back. Scott in the building. What's good? What's good, brother? It's my boy. It's my boy Scott, my childhood brother. How are you, dude? What's good, dude? Bottom of the fifth, 1-1 game, runner at first. You Darvish on the mound, Cade Marlowe in the box. 3-0 count. And Scott is, like I said, I talked about him earlier in the stream. It's just really cool to be able to connect with people that you haven't seen in 20 plus years that were, like really, really tight and good friends. We played ball together a lot. We played video games a lot. His stepdad worked for Snapple. We drank a lot of fucking Snapple. And to this day, I still drink it. I got a fucking Mango Madness right here. Except the glass bottles were much better than the plastic ones now. And he lives in Idaho. He's married. He's got a 8-year-old daughter, beautiful. And hopefully we'll be able to go to a Duck game together, at some point or another. And kind of told him, what I do and how long the grind is, the process on how like donos work, and the how hard it is. I mean, it fucking took me 10 years to fucking go full time, and most people never make it full time. So everyone give Scott a nice welcome. It's my boy, and he's my boy for life, brother. Oh, you do? I got it. I got the apple Snapple in the freezer. That one actually might be the best now. Like the mango and the kiwi strawberry are my two, but now with the Snapple apple, I think that one is my favorite just because of the flavor. You go to Flavor Town with that one for sure. Another walk, bottom of the fifth, 1-1 game, runner at first and second. Colton Wong clone. Josh Rojas. No, let's get it done, brother. All right. We got to find a way. And it's kind of cool too to be able to have like friends of mine that I haven't talked to in years, and they have no idea. As you can see, the Paisley just walked by in the background. But it's like, they have no idea on like, what's going on in my life or what I've been up to. And then, normally when you tell someone you're doing like YouTube or Twitch, I mean, maybe not necessarily someone that was like a really close friend, but sometimes people will like, not Scott, but like people will like eye roll or be like, oh, but then you tell them, where you're at subwise or like, what has been accomplished, it's a good feeling, and not a lot of people can have success on YouTube or Twitch. And I've given my blood, sweat, tears, sacrificed to Jordan Rookie, and I feel that we're nowhere near the finish line. I feel like I'm just getting started, and I'm 11 years in. This is my 7th year on YouTube, and we got a long ways to go. Absolutely, brother. It's just cool to be able to see, like, to share, with people like what's going down. Oh, Rojas! Damn it! Line drive, and Tatis is out there, so you're like, okay, if you run on him, you're gonna get at. But we got a busy day tomorrow. We're gonna be doing the fucking Patriots and the Texans, and I'm not doing it because of the Patriots. I'm doing it for C.J. Stroud. We want to be able to see if he ends up being the real deal Holyfield. That's the first game. Then no rest, and then we're gonna do the Vikings and the Seahawks at 7. So it'll be on NFL Network, and so your boy will start at probably 3:45, and we probably won't end until like 10 p.m. And then Friday morning, I'll do reaction videos to both of the highlight packages for them. And then I'm going out to dinner with a friend, and I'm going to go to Olive Garden. I'm going to eat fucking shitloads of breadsticks, soup, salad, and get some chicken Alfredo or something of that nature. So, and I haven't had Olive Garden in like a fucking year. So, yeah. And I've been on a diet. I actually haven't had any fast food or restaurant food since I've, left, the other situation. So, hi, Paisley. I love you so much. Chopped up, popped up. JP Crawford. Damn it. 2 away. Fuck. Come on, JP. We need you. Next up for the Mariners, center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Be electric, my boy. Let's go. You the man. Give me one of these. Okay? Get the fucking trident out. Let's go. Can you tell I like Julio just a little bit? Scott's like, man, this guy really likes Julio. But, I did go to a couple games last year, and I was blessed to actually get a Julio Rodriguez rookie foul ball, which is almost fucking impossible. And then on top of that, a couple weeks later, I predicted that I was going to get an Aaron Judge ball when I went to go see the Yankees, and I actually fucking did, during that 62 home run memorable season last year. So I don't know what it is with the sports gods, but apparently they love your boy. Appreciate that. And like I said, I think really the thing that separates us here compared to every other channel is just the flexibility to be able to do anything. A lot of people only do just football or maybe football and basketball, but to be able to do baseball, basketball, football, UFC, wrestling, AEW, WWE, NHL, NASCAR. I don't know anyone else that does that, that to that extreme. There's people that will do a few things, but some people just stick to like one thing, their favorite team or just NFL. So, I mean, we definitely, it takes a lot of energy and a lot of effort in reading and film study. But again, I mean, if you want to be able to get non-biased information, and be able to, get the real deal, not some biased bullshit that's on fucking podcasts and TV, which is pretty much what's out right now. Julio, little dribbler to second, force out, got him. Motherfuck. And I appreciate that. My boy, Scott McDowell, skipping school to play NFL game day. It's funny too, because I have those memories like, so like yesterday, you had the beanbag chairs in your room. You had the mini fridge from your stepdad that had Snapples fucking loaded in them every day, glass, beautiful, and fucking NBA Live or 2K or Game Day or Madden or, whatever we would do. And then we'd shoot hoops for a shitload a long time with other neighborhood kids. And Then we would go to that one dude's house that was in the neighborhood that had like the burner box, the black box, and we would watch WCW Bash at the Beach, or the fucking Halloween Havoc, things of that nature. And I remember going up there watching NWO, and that was when like NWO was like at its peak. And we'd go there, and I can't remember the guy's name, but it was like one of the neighborhood guys or whatever. But then he would cram like all the neighborhood kids, and we'd be up there fucking watching the pay-per-view. But a lot of good memories. And then also playing at Open Gym, Tualatin Hills Rec Center. Yeah, I'll see, a lot of people don't know, like, obviously I talk sports, but I was a pretty good athlete, growing up. Scott will tell stories, the stories of me. I mean, I was a pretty good hooper. I played football, I played basketball. I wasn't good enough to, obviously, I don't think play like Division I or anything like that, but lots of good memories from back in the day. And no, I am not going to lose 0.5 in fantasy to you this year. No. Hi, Paisley. Paisley wants a little love and some huggies, huh? All right. Come here, honey. It's the Paisley pup, the NWSF mascot. Okay, no worries. No worries. Justin Topa is in the game. You know what? You were better than you think you were. I tried to push you, just based off of, I saw the potential, in you. But you know what? You got to think, after we worked together, on your shot and your game, even after we started to kind of not be friends, but like, you were going and hanging out with other friends and whatnot. But I remember we linked up at like Tualatin Hills Rec Center, like inside the gym and sometimes like outside and whatnot. Your 3-point game got a hell of a lot better, and you were a hell of a lot better of a shooter compared to when you first started. When you first started, it was a struggle. Sometimes it was brick city, but I tried to motivate you. And then you got to a point where you were, you could go into an open gym and actually run, and people thought, oh, maybe this guy can't hoop. Maybe he doesn't look like a hooper. And then you'd throw like 3 threes in their face. And I was like, yes, I always like seeing my friends win. So I remember Scott is my boy. Yeah, and then with my dad, putting on all that effort, shoot Manute, and me and Scott went camping with my dad, and like I said, I wanted to be able to reach out to you, and hopefully I got a response, and here you are. So yeah, I didn't mean to make you jealous there, obviously with the dogs and whatnot, but I mean Paisley is like my whole life, especially if you ever had depression or anxiety and you're going through it, or you're in a bad relationship and people are hating against you, and whatnot. It's just always good to have something comforting, in your life. So top of the 6th, 1-1 game. Topa on the mound, Manny Machado in the box. But this is cool, and it's always cool when you have friends that are genuinely rooting for you to win. They're not hating. They're like, oh, I hope he does good, but not better than me. And like, there's never been a jealousy thing. We were just always tight, always close. And then obviously we disconnected when I moved away to Canby, and then we reconnected after like my birthday or something, and we reconnected just a little bit, but then we lost touch. And then, both of us were doing our own thing. And then you ended up moving to Idaho and you got married, beautiful wife, you got a beautiful daughter, you got a couple pups, and now we're reconnected and we have each other's phone number. And Scott will be on the channel, and we're never going to be disconnected ever again. So Manny Machado, 280 average, 304 homers, 919 ribbies in his career. Yeah, I put in a lot of work, just like I did with the channel. But I mean, it wouldn't matter if someone was, white or black or Mexican or Asian. I mean, I would go at anybody, and I played point guard, so and I was physical. So I'd be one of those guys, at 6 foot. If there was a 6'8" guy getting boards, I'd fucking challenge him. He wants to go up there and try to dunk on me. I'll try to block him. I didn't give a fuck. So you knock me down, but I ain't letting you go and dunk on me or get an easy layup. So I was hella aggressive too. But again, it's like when you have a childhood that sometimes is a little rough, that you can use that negativity and that anger in a positive manner, and that's what I did. Obviously I played angry, and I think people saw it. You're my brother, bro. Glad that you came in. But passing was my favorite thing to do, which is most people didn't like passing, and I knew I could score, but it always made me feel better setting someone up. And not a lot of people had that mindset. And most people are just like, I want to be the man. I want the ball in my hands. I want to score. You're in an open gym. You want to be able to be, But for me, it was like, I want to make the block. I want to dive on the floor and get the fucking steal. Or I want to make that no look, that no look pass. I want to throw dimes. I want to be like Iverson or like Magic, Paisley. Top of the sixth, 1-1 game. And I just got to keep checking my phone here since the X is going to be picking up Paisley. Going to miss the hell out of her. I can't believe you brought that up. I mean, I tried to do the Michael Jordan shit. Yeah, Michael Jordan did it from the free throw line. So I'll just close my eyes and shoot a three. Yeah, so Scott, let him know. Let him know. Give him the background on, obviously who your favorite teams are. If you have favorite players, obviously Oregon Ducks. We've already covered that before you came in, because I like to be able to talk about what's going on in my life. I already talked about you earlier in the stream, so I always got to keep it 100, keep it genuine and real. Top of the sixth, 1-1 game. Runner at first, 1 out, 0-2 count. God damn it, Teo, move your ass. Machado holds at second. Runners at first and second. Fucking Topa, what the fuck? Let me get a Topa. Maybe because I don't have a Topa photo up. Now he's like doing terrible. All right, let me take care of the due diligence here. Get his ass out of there. Good. See you later, Topa, you idiot. All right, there he goes. Well, that didn't take long. See you later, Topa. All right, we got to get out of this inning, though. And they're bringing in Spire. All right, let me see if I actually have a good one at Gabe or not. But it makes my heart happy being able to like reconnect with someone that genuinely was like a really good person. Like we never fought. We never had beef. We never argued. You know what I mean? It was just always really, really fun, good memories, And I feel bad that we disconnected for 15, 20 years. But again, if someone means something to me, I'm going to hunt them out, and especially now since I'm back in my old like childhood neighborhood, when I walk Paisley around the neighborhood, it brings up memories, of where people used to live. And literally out of all my friends and all the neighborhood kids, I think there's only one person like their mom and dad that still live relatively close by. Almost everyone in the neighborhood sold their house, to someone else. It's like all new people. Like I imagine there might be a mom or dad that might still live there, but like as far as the kids that I grew up with, nobody fucking lives there anymore. You know what I mean? Which I wouldn't expect them to and whatnot, but still, so. Yeah, big UFC fan. So Ducks, Mariners, Giants. Yeah. And like I said, I even, mentioned, even when things went sideways for you, when you wrote me, I'm always going to be able to get the letters right back. Not sure if you got them at the time, but, I always rooted for you, and sometimes we make mistakes when we're younger and whatnot, and you grow from them, but we always had a lot of fun memories. No, I'm about to throw them up for you. I was just waiting for you to bring it up. Paisley's about to get picked up too. So I was waiting because I figured that you had me on in the background. So I wanted to make sure that you were paying attention or you were able to see them. So I got you. Let me throw a couple up here while we're waiting. So Megan's from Australia, one of our biggest donators to the channel. And obviously, if you support me, I'm gonna be able to take care of you and support back. Chop foul. And I wish there was more Jim Zorn photos that were as, fit to the screen size, but just being kind of an old school player, sometimes you're not able to find as many as other players, but it doesn't matter. As long as we get them on there, it's all good, right? And I'll hit you with the black and white one too. And I got a couple others that I'll hit you with too. Woo! Something about black and white photos do it for me because I feel I'm an old soul. I'm 41 years old. Everyone thinks I'm 20 or 30. I think I have a mindset, and passion as an 18 to 22-year-old, like someone in college. All right, I got to go outside here real quick. So one sec. I got to drop off Paisley here, give her a couple kisses. Give me like 3 minutes and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Paisley's gone. All right. 1-1 game. At least they didn't score yet. It's always a tough thing, when you see like your kid or your pet who's pretty much your kid, son or daughter, you know. I'm so close. Like I said, I spend literally every minute of the day with her. It's like she's either sleeping next to me, obviously we, are hanging out all day, we walk together, feed her, she's obviously sleeping in the bedroom with me every day. So, I mean, besides the days that she's not here, but just a very, very special relationship with the pup. 3-1 pitch. Nice. Nice. We kept him stranded, baby. Oh, no worries. I got you. I work fast. I multitask like a motherfucker. So, all right, let me try to find you a couple others here that fit the screen possibly. All right, let me see. Jim, Zorn. And you got to be able to know the dimensions. That's a big thing about it. If you don't know dimensions, then you're never going to be able to find the things that you are possibly looking for. Okay, let's see how quick your boy can work. And I'll get into the next part of the inning in just a second. Shit. Let's go. Appreciate you. And I love black and white photos. Again, I feel like I'm an old soul. It's like I feel like I have the passion and heart, as an 18, 22-year-old, like a college kid, but I try to have the knowledge like a Yoda, as someone that's maybe 50 to 90, that, I'm really trying to be able to learn as much as I can on my own and from you guys. And you never can stop reading and learning, and that's why it's a challenge, to be able to be an expert in the NFL and college football, NBA, hockey, every single thing that we're doing, wrestling. And, but if you love something, it doesn't end up necessarily being like a job, even though it is, it ends up being, a dream. And you want to make sure that you can grind it out. It takes a lot of effort, but it's worth it if you're willing to put in the time and the energy. There we go. Appreciate you. All right, let's go back here and I'll go over the lineups. Thank God that we held them stranded there. Appreciate you, Megan, and all your support. And we'll see if we get anybody else to hop on the dono train and we can get there. Go, baby. Thumbnail expert boy. Didn't take me long. I pick up things very quick. Give me the fucking program. I'll figure it out. I got my mom to thank for that. It's the Asian side in me. The discipline. I have a discipline. Okay. If you're Asian and you don't have discipline, well, that's a problem. Okay. But she's got the discipline and I got that passed down for sure. A discipline. Hiya. Bottom of the 6th, 1-1. We're knotted up. Yu Darvish still on the mound. 65 pitches in. That's all? Jesus Christ. 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Gino in the box. Come on, Gino. And everyone get to know, from the mods and the goats, get to know Scott, Obviously Scott will be someone that will be able to, he's not going to sit there and just be quiet. So he's intrigued. He's like, oh, Dog's got something going here. And it's cool because you end up, building friendships, with not, getting reconnected with me, but you can build some new friendships. I mean, and I'll be honest, Scott, I'm closer to some of these people on the channel than people that I have in my life here in Oregon. I mean, there's like 3 people in Oregon that I really am close to. It's like Justin, my road trip boy, where we go duffel bag boys and we go to see like Mariners and Seahawks and stuff, right? My boy Preston, same thing. And then my boy Joey, and then his wife Jamie, and that's pretty much it. So I know that's terrible, but it's all about money. And if you're looking for something interesting to watch the Johnny Football special on Netflix. It's very good. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. But I always liked Johnny in college. So Lauren in the building. Let me talk to you. LA Night. Yeah. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's good. I mean, if you're looking for personality on YouTube, you got it. And it's not fake. I wish people weren't as fake on YouTube. That's one thing I wish. People like on Twitch and YouTube. I wish more people were just genuine and real and didn't have to be like a certain way, to accommodate people. It's better to be honest and genuine and real or just, being fake. But sometimes people are such good actors or actresses, you don't realize that they're being fake. You think they're being genuine and real, but in reality, they're not. A lot of liars out there. Not here, though. 2-1 pitch to Big Dumpa, Cal Raleigh. He got that big booty. Okay? They don't call him Big Dumpa for nothing. And obviously started off really, really slow with an injury with his thumb. So I didn't really get on him at the beginning of the year, but he has started to turn it up. And we need that. Big Dumpa, Cal Raleigh. Versus the Padres, he's terrible. 0.83 average with 0 homers and 1 ribby. Golly. Well, there goes Paisley. But I'll be okay. Plus, I got a big day tomorrow. We're going to be doing 2 games. So I would feel a little guilty if I ended up streaming for like 6-7 hours straight and I wouldn't able to like play and, bounce the ball to her. And Paisley's hella athletic. I don't know if she picked it up from dad or whatever, but I can bounce the ball off the ground and she'll jump up and get it almost like every time. She's an athlete. Just got to get those extra pounds knocked off. So, because she was about 5 to 8 pounds overweight, but I'm really putting in that love and that effort. I mean, I'm fucking walking her usually 2 hours a day, doing 3 walks, one at 5, 6, 7 a.m., one at like 10 a.m., and then usually one at night at like 10 p.m. So she's definitely loved. Bottom of the 6th, we're knotted up at 1. You Davish, still wheeling and dealing. Let's go, baby. And everything that I do, Scott, is all me. Like I'm fully producing the show, on the fly. A lot of people when they stream, they just hit stream, go, and then that's it. But when I'm doing it, I got to fucking click on a billion goddamn buttons because I don't got to do it. But like pulling up the photos and the little graphics and stuff. So I think it's aesthetically pleasing. It looks good, but it also is kind of a part of my personality. I'm not going to just sit there and be lazy ass. I got to be able to put in that work. And the more work and passion you put in, the better the broadcast will be if you can multitask. And then when we get an asshole, boom, they get the Hollywood Hogan boot. And then, that's what happens. Before, and then after they leave, you never know what's going to happen. And then you never know. Some celebrities might come in as well. Joe Dirt approved. Let's go, baby. Look at that. We're only 2.5 back from the Rays. The Blue Jays, Astros. Woo! We're getting close. And if we win this will be 7 in a row. Come on, Teoscar. But it's always good to have like one of your childhood best friends, really close person, that you lost connection with for 20 years, and then you're able to reconnect. Feels good. Teoscar! Oh, off the wall. Go, go, go. He's out. Idiot. Why would you go to second like Cal Raleigh, you fucking moron? Jesus Christ. Your fat ass is slow. What were you thinking? Cal already did it early in the game, and now you did it? What a dumbass. We're trying to win this. What the fuck? Golly. Teoscar, you're not going to be able to beat that out. Jeez Louise. Oh, Scott, thank you, man. Scott's first dono to the channel, and it's a real one. It's not for $1. It's not for $2. It's not for $3. It's not for 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. My goodness. Thank you, man. It means a lot. Oh, my boy Scott with the dono coming in. Appreciate you. I told him how it works, kind of on YouTube, as well as, with Cash App and other venues. So he wants to support to make sure that I get it, rather than maybe the tube. Appreciate you. Scott, the childhood friend, coming into the stream for the very first time. He doesn't disappoint. $25 dono for a friend. And you got to understand, when I get people like him or Louise, people I used to work with, that want me to win, that it's not a competition. They're not drinking the haterade from fucking the nozzle. It feels really good. Those donos feel better than any other, because it's someone that doesn't have to fucking do it, but they're doing it out of the kindness of their heart, and they want me to fucking win. Bang, 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 boom, 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 stacks on stacks, racks on racks, a little Cactus Jack. Bang, bang, $25 dono. Scott McDowell is an OG, triple OG. Appreciate you. What do you want to see for a photo, man? You want some Oregon Duck players? What do you want, man? I love you, man. I appreciate you. He said, live your dream, brother. And you can live vicariously through me too. You know what I mean? Like, it means a lot. Appreciate you. Some days, like I've told them, some days, we'll do really, really good. We'll make 100 to, who knows, 1,300. I mean, the most we've ever done on one single day was 1,527, which is mind fucking boggling to me, right? And the highest no by one person is Shepherd, which was 1,300. Think about that for just a second, that if someone is willing to donate $1,300 of their hard-earned money for your dream, or even people that do 500, it's just 100. It's just any amount more than $1 is just insane to me. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. Scott gets us about halfway to the goal. Thank you so much, brother. And let me know what you want, and I got you. And usually, sometimes after the streams, we'll do other things like, food. HD 4K photos of food or cars or wrestlers from like the 70s, 80s, or 90s. Maybe a little DX or maybe a little new World Order 4 Life, brother. Oh, yeah. You want some Michael Vick? What do you want? Michael Vick on Virginia Tech, or do you want Michael Vick on a particular NFL team? You let me know. We're in the top of the seventh. We got a OG, triple OG, my childhood friend Scott coming in the building, and not only that, donating heavy. That's love. Some people want me to win. Some people are hating. Some people want to be my friend, and some people are frenemies. They try to act like they're my friend, and I support them, and they don't support me. So at some point when that happens, I just stop supporting those people that are fake friends. I mean, hell, I had 500 friends on Facebook, and I deleted 300 of them, and I had only two people that maybe check their Facebook or check, and they're like, "Why did you delete me?" They said. I was like, "Well, I'm just fucking scaling back, and I don't need to see a bunch of bullshit on my feed." No offense to the people that have like kids and other things, and I know I'm not the only one, and I'm not trying to be a dick, but I don't need to see 30 photos of your ugly ass baby. All right. You can fucking show that shit off to your other fake friends and frenemies. I don't need to see 30 photos of your ugly ass animal or your ugly ass baby. All right. Some babies are cute, but not all of them. And I know I'm not the only one. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just speaking truth. Okay. But I had two people that bitched and complained. And I said, you know what? I was like, if I ghosted you, I would have deleted you on all platforms. I'm just scaling back. But nothing is more annoying when you get those people that try to do too many selfies, and stuff, and like, look at me, look how good my life is. Those people are goddamn miserable because you're putting on a show. If you're really happy, you don't need to show off like that. The real people that are happy, right? They don't need to do it. Maybe an occasional thing here and there, but the people that overly post on socials, yeah, you're fucking miserable. You're not fooling nobody. You know, you ain't fooling me. Hell yeah, bro. Bitches outside. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. You already know it, Lauren. You know it. Falcons. Nice choice. Remember in Madden how good he was? Jesus Christ. You just play with it with Vic, run down the sideline. You can't catch him. Touchdown, Falcons. I'm trying to remember what year that was. Was that Madden 2004? I think something of that nature. I don't know if my memory is correct. Someone can look that up. Um, but true, right? Like I said, I speak truth. I don't fucking lie. You know, trust me. Everyone has had their feed blown up by a bunch of extra bullshit. So I appreciate that. Oh, two, I was close because I remember with the PlayStation 2, it came out. It was Madden 2001, and then 2002 came out. But I think he was on the cover of like 04, I believe, somewhere in there. So there we go. Get some Michael Vick up here. Good choice. And like I said, the two must-see, TV players for me back in the day, and even to this day. Number one, never missed a game. Michael Vick, Virginia Tech. Number two, Johnny Football, Johnny Manziel. And they have that new special on Netflix, which is kind of sad, but at least he didn't end himself, and he's alive. And he didn't want to play in the NFL. He was a kid that the fame came. They beat Alabama, and ended up selling the autographs and everything like that. And he just didn't want to play. It was the camaraderie of being with a college kid and drinking and partying and hanging out with girls and your friends. And then when going to fucking Cleveland, and being isolated, he just didn't want to do it. So a lot of people want to talk shit about Johnny Football, but if you have mental health issues, if you're bipolar, or you just don't want to fucking do it, you can't force someone to do something. Yeah, you can make the millions of dollars, but just because his career didn't end up being a Hall of Famer didn't mean that he's a complete bust. Not everyone is trying to be Peyton Manning or Tom Brady, and I think a lot of people need to recognize that. If you go through drugs or drinking or pills and you have a fucking addiction problem, sometimes things are more important to you, with partying and people than actually, the career. But some people can't understand that. They're like, he's a fucking bust. He ain't fucking Jamarcus Russell. All right. There's a difference. So you feel me? 2004, right? Your boy knows, man. ESP, dog. All right, let's get some Michael Vick for my boy. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. I got a couple. We got to hit you with the icy, and I got to get the we got to get the rotational logo too. Got to put in work. All right, let's see. Won one game, baby. On Ford. Teoscar couldn't do it because he was an idiot. Maybe Mike Ford. He's due for a homer. You hear me? Sports gods? He's due. All right. So I'm not saying he's going to get it right here, but he is due for a fucking home run. He's overdue. Postage stamp. Okay. Let's go. I got to do it right for Scott, especially if he's coming in and showing that much love. But Scott has always been a genuine person. Maybe, some people, every person can be always misunderstood, or you're going to be closer with some people. And, but I never, ever had an issue, ever. Oh, Falcons logo, rotational. Okay. And what do we got? I mean, fucking Vic was a cheat code. You feel me? Woo, shit. So fresh and so clean. And like I said, there's only two people that made me feel that way growing up. And I was born in 82. I've been watching sports since I was 3, since 85. I never missed a Michael Vick game or Johnny Football. And to this day, there hasn't been anyone since those two that brought me that type of excitement. I'll get you a couple more here. And if you got someone else you want to see, I got you too. Oh, got a walk dog. I'll take it. Let's go, Ems. Let's be fucking electric. Bottom of the 7th, 1-1. You Darvish. We got to get his ass out of the game so we can start raking. He checked swing. It looked like he went. Next up, first baseman, Ty France. Got to get multiple photos for time. Yeah, but if you're looking at the stream, and I know you probably don't do a whole lot of YouTube, but no one does a stream like this. I definitely have a unique look and vibe, and I imagine there'll be people that'll try to copy, but often imitated, never duplicated. NWSF. We already know. And sometimes we'll even get blessed from famous people coming in here and spying on the channel, stealing my catchphrases and material and using them on TV, like on Good Morning Football with Peter Schrager. He watches the channel secretly, steals my shit. EA Sports and Madden stole my snack lunch, put it in the video game, never paid me. So it is a little humbling to be able to get some of the things that you came up with on TV, and having a bitch ass like Schrager steal your shit, but like Uncle Momentum, but hey, I wouldn't expect any less from a bitch ass like that, Throw to second, save. And the crazy thing is I'm not even famous yet. I'm not like at 100,000 subs or 200,000 or 300,000. So it shows you can still be kind of like on the cusp of blowing up. But if they know you have good content and you have personality and you have good catchphrases and they know you read and watch film, then a lot of times you get these people on networks that will spy on channels that are doing all the work. And then they try to nitpick things that they can put on TV and make themselves look like they're smart. But Traeger is a fugazi fuck. So fake. You feel me? Steven in the building. What's good? Mariners. All right, no problem. Go Hawks. We'll be able to do that stream tomorrow. And Sarah with a doll hair. Appreciate you. Scott with a 25er. McDowell, baby. Sarah with $1. And Sarah's the lead mod, Scott. So she's the one that's kind of, going through the trials and tribulations with me. Bang, 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 boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. Cactus Jack. All the way back. Appreciate you. Hit him, baby. Ty France, the man that's hit the most in fucking Major League Baseball. Why? I don't know, but he's always getting fucking hit. Next up, Grand Salami himself, left fielder Cade Marlowe. Oh, yeah. And you're my boy, brother. Appreciate you. Okay, sounds good. Great choice. Great choice. And I don't know if you remember, I met Griffey. I haven't talked to you in a long, long fucking time, but obviously the reason that I have this fucking channel is because I met Griffey, at 7 years old. And I'm actually looking right now in my room. I got a Griffey autograph, like 10 by 12 color photo. I got the photo of me and my dad and him with the auto. I got a photo framed of Ken Griffey Sr. And if I didn't meet Ken Griffey Jr., and I already got it fucking ready, posted. 7 years old. Look at that hair. God damn. O-Dog with a fro, right? But if I didn't meet Ken Griffey Jr. in his rookie year in 1989, and I still got the rookie card to this day, the Don Russ, I didn't have the upper deck at this point, but I did have the Bowman and the Fleer. And the reason I chose this card, even back then, I had the swagger. I was like, Ken Griffey Jr. looks like a fucking pimp in this one. I was like, I think he looks pimp. I like the card. I like the color. The rated rookie is iconic, and then like 3 years later, I met my, dad's hero, Sandy Koufax. Look at that hair. Look at handsome O-Dog. Look at handsome dad, right? Dad, O-Dog, Sandy Koufax, 10 years old. Incredible. And if I didn't meet Sandy Koufax and Ken Griffey Jr., maybe there is no Northwest Sports Fanatics, and then me and my dad, we still try to go to games to this day. And I told my dad when I went to this game, and then a few later, we tried to go to Dodger games. I was like, I'm going to get a ball. I'm going to get a ball. I got 2 Portland Beaver balls when I was 10, right? And I was like, I got gloves when I snuck down. So I got batting gloves when a guy hit a grand slam. I snuck down to the front row, yelled at a dude, got the gloves. They're still in a Ziploc bag to this day, sitting in there since 1992. And I got 2 foul balls, sprained my ankle on fucking both of them, competing with kids getting them, but I got them, right? And then out of the 3 Mariner baseballs that I've gotten in the last couple of years, out of 7 games, I've gotten abused or physically, either pushed or slapped, by other people that were mad that they didn't get the ball. But it's either you get the ball or you don't. Either you're a fucking honey badger or you're not. You feel me? I'll get you some Griffey too. And my favorite father-son duo of all time. I mean, there's a lot of father-son duos I like. Dale Earnhardt. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is my number 2, but my number 1 will always be this one. Robert Suarez in for you, Darvish. Now we start to rake. It's time to fucking rake. Go do some fucking yard work and get the brooms and the rakes. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Come on, Cade. Zach in the building. Let's go, Mariners. It's sweepable. We only have 2 games, though. Hey, guess what, Zach? You will get a job. Believing is key. Steven's like, I'm stressed out too. Don't be. Why are you stressed out? Okay. Dude, I got to read this stat because obviously you guys didn't come in the room early on. All right, let me read the stat to you because your boy's all about stats and analytics. So that way you don't have to worry. Surging Mariners. Since July 1st, the Mariners are 23-10, number 1 in the American League, number 1 in the National League, number 1 overall, 23-10. 6-game winning streak. Guess what? It's going to be fucking 7. Okay. ERA for starting pitchers, 3.77, 5th in Major League Baseball. Bullpen ERA, even though we got rid of Seawald in that trade, right? For Bliss, the prospect in the farm system. Rojas, who's a Colton Wong clone, who's ass, but he's in the lineup. And then obviously we got our guy, you already know what it is, Calzone, Mr. Canzone, 2.47 ERA, bullpen ERA, number 1 in baseball. Don't fucking worry. Let me do the goddamn worrying. We're good. Okay? You just learned something new today. You might have not known that stat. Now you do. Stephen John, Zachary Kreider. They're smarter now. They know. JH in the building. What's good? You broke your neck, work from home. I just solved your problem right there. Don't even worry about going anywhere. Work from home. Problem solved. O-Dog. Adia guy. Just like that. That'll be your best bet. Stuck him out. Fuck. Well, I hope things get better for you. I mean, hell, if Kurt Angle can be a fucking champion with a broken neck, hey, you can be a champion too. Okay. You can be like Kurt Angle. Can't let a setback, set back your whole life. Life is a mindset. Everyone is going to go through trials and tribulations. Something like that is extreme. I can't relate. I've never broke my neck. Okay. But you can do it. Rojas, booty ass Colton Wong clone. Come on, baby. 215 average, 0 homers, and 26 ribbies. But I think that he will. I mean, he'll be a slightly better hitter than Colton Wong, but I think his defense won't be, it's batting 215. Not a very good player, but it is what it is. He was kind of like that extra piece that they threw in for nothing. They're like, okay, we want, Canzone. He's the guy that might replace Teoscar next year. Bliss is the farm guy that we didn't want to get rid of. We got him back. Diamondback fans were pissed, but we gave you fucking Seawald. Shut the fuck up, right? And then they gave us this extra piece for nothing, and we're going to get rid of Colton Wong. But now we get a guy that's probably worse at defense, but slightly better hitter. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll make the evaluation. Peak angle was the best. He said perk angle. There's many angles that were good. 2-1 count from Suarez. Chopper towards first. Guess what? He's out. What's new? It's like you might as well put Wong on the back of the jersey because that's pretty much what you're getting. Colton Wong was the Wong move, and God bless his soul, but he can't hit worth a shit. All right, time for J.P. Crawford. What else do you want to see, Scott? Besides Michael Vick, I know you got someone else. You want me to throw up like a Mariota, LaMichael James, DeAnthony Thomas? You know what I mean? Haloti Nata, DeForest Buckner, Eric Armstead, Patrick Chung, TJ Ward. Do I need to keep going? Kayvon Thibodeau, Christian Gonzalez. I mean, I can name drop Ducks for days. Little Chip Kelly, Mike Bellotti, Rich Brooks. Come on, JP. Let's go. Can't stop, won't stop. Often imitated, never duplicated, NWSF. It's nice. Scott is along for the ride because we're nowhere near. Fuck, right to him. We're nowhere near. I've had to reinvent myself many, many times. But, we're going to break 20,000 subs this year. And then once we get past that, hopefully, since I don't have any restrictions on when I can record, and that's really what held me back. I could only record after 4 p.m. So it was either do Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, because I needed to be able to have money coming in to pay rent and bills, or I'm homeless and I do reaction videos. And I have a shitload more subs than I do now, but who knows where I'm living, in a ditch eating fucking fingernail sandwiches and hoping that I can, survive. So, okay, I got you. I got you, bro. I'll hit you with another Griffey while we're waiting too. But I don't know if you remembered that I met Griffey back then or not. It's been a minute. But obviously that's my hero besides my dad, Griffey. And if I could have met anybody in my life, Ken Griffey Jr., Clyde Drexler, Gary Payton, Sean Kemp, obviously I would choose Griffey even over Clyde. I mean, Clyde is a legend, but Griffey changed the game. Wearing the hat backwards, he transcended baseball. He was the first baseball player to have his own fucking shoe, for Christ's sakes, right? Even to this day, people think that he is still the guy with the most prettiest swing in baseball, and he never cheated. That's a big thing. Not only for me, but a lot of fans, right? Facts, baby. Let's get a Mariota. Mariota was a beast. But you know what? I knew he wasn't going to pan out in the NFL, just like, LaMichael James and DeAnthony Thomas. I just knew that their ceiling was hit at Oregon. But that doesn't mean that they're not legends. Some guys are legends in college, and that's all they're going to be, and that's okay. It's fucking okay to be a legend. All right? All right, I got to find a duck one here. Hold on. Oregon, Ducks, logo, animated. If I got something here. Mariota for my boy for his dono. And I'll get you a few more. And I'll hit you with some animation with it too. Top of the eighth, 1-1 game. And I fucking hit you with the Justin Herbert, baby. Shit. You know it, baby. It's all about effort. But you got to know what you're fucking doing too. All right, top of the eighth, 1-1. I'll get you a few more photos here in a second. It's always good to feel loved and supported, especially on how hard I work every day. Appreciate you, bro. Got D's in the box, 0-2 count. Got him! Sit the fuck down. Mad Brash. See you later. Way off the plate, baby. Nice job, Brash. My boy. Soto in the box. We'll show him some love. A little SD with a little flash there. We'll give you some icy. Okay. I'll hit you with the rotational Tony Gwynn Padre logo. All right. Don't get any fucking ideas though, Soto. All right. But it's always good not to be biased. Always good to have an open opinion and appreciate greatness. Yeah, Herbert is going to be known as our best Oregon Duck of all time, period. If he just has good coaching, and actually has an O-line and a defense that can step up, he'll make the Hall of Fame. He might not have the same accolades or popularity as Josh Allen or Joe Burrow or Mahomes, but trust me, if he gets in the right situation, he might be able to make a couple AFC championship game or NFC championship games if he doesn't play with the Chargers for his whole career. And there is a chance to make at least a Super Bowl, possibly, maybe not. But if he gets to a Super Bowl, they probably would lose. But still, he is one of the most talented players that we have ever seen, as far as an Oregon Duck. So, I obviously was blessed to be able to see Herbert in the front row quite a few times. I popped the cherry for a couple people and got them to go to their first Duck game. See you later. 2 away. I love me some J Herb, bro. He will go down as the best Duck ever. I said that going in. Like I said, he has all the intangibles. He's smart, right? He's never going to get in trouble with the law. He loves the game. And I mean, he's got the frame and the size. I mean, anytime you're like 6'4, 6'5, 6'6, 6'7, you can run and you can throw and you can make all the throws. And he's a fucking leader. He's likable. You know what I mean? Like, always Josh Allen, Burrow, and Mahomes are going to get more love in pub, and people are going to talk shit about Herbert. But it's not Herbert's fault is if the coach sucks or the defense sucks. That's not his fault, And they want to be able to be like, well, the Chargers lost to the Jags. It's not his fault. I mean, some of it was in that particular game, but not all of it. A lot of it was the defense. But it's funny how when the Chargers lose, they love to talk shit about Herbert. I was like, have you forgot that their line sucks and they are injured all the time? Defense has names, but they always get hurt. And the head coach has been fucking garbage. Lynn is garbage, right? We already know that. He ain't good, right? And then they got Staley. He's garbage too, because people are afraid to say it. Not me. Facts, baby. Appreciate you, Scott. And how about we hit a photo of a legend of one of my favorite quarterbacks, the guy that made me fall in love with Duck football. And I could see something, happening. Like, even though I started watching like in the 80s, and the 90s, and there would be times where we would win only like one fucking game or two, This is the guy that really made it for me, Joey Harrington. I knew he wasn't going to pan out for the Lions. A lot of the Duck players, every time the Ducks had a quarterback, we already knew Dennis Dixon, Harrington, all these guys, they just never panned out. But this was the guy that really made me fall in love with Duck football. Fucking Joey Harrington. I still rock the jersey to this day. And I was lucky enough to find that jersey right there sewn from someone in like Ohio that didn't know that it was worth like $300, and I got it for 30. But again, if someone in Ohio has got no love for fucking Joey Harrington, but for Duck fans out here, yeah, I'm going to take advantage. And I still got the jersey to this day. Go Ducks. Let me see if I can find you one more Mariota here before we get back. Appreciate you. One more. Come on, Mariners. We got to win this. Ooh, so fresh and so clean, clean. I see you. Appreciate you, bro. All right, let's win this fucking game. All right, we're in the bottom of the 8th. We got to find a way to win this game. Appreciate you, Scott. It's awesome that we were able to reconnect, man. And you're fucking so kind-hearted. I never even expected you to donate to the channel, honestly. If you did at some point, that would be cool, but that was nothing I ever anticipated. I knew that you had the heart to do it, but again, some people do it and some people just don't. But again, we're pretty close, so maybe I should have known that you were going to do it, but not the first time coming in. But that just shows your true character. You really do care, and you really love, and you really want me to win, man, and that means a lot to me. All right, next up, Julio Rodriguez. Let's go, J-Rod. Win the game for us. Give me fucking one of these, baby. 2-1 pitch. I saw a Harold Reynolds breakdown on MLB Network, and it showed about how swinging inside pitches, he's terrible this year compared to last year. Last year, he was getting his hands around and whipping his wrists, and he was doing great. This year, he ain't doing it. And that's why the batting average is so much lower than it was last year. I love when we get deep dives like that. MSU Tiger fan in the building. What's good? Oh yeah, Achilles Smith was a savage for us when first starting off. Achilles Smith, obviously before, and then getting into the Joey Harrington and whatnot. But like sometimes you need someone to start it off, and then it led to the other guys. And unfortunately, like Dixon getting injured, we might have made the Natty that year. Went a little bit further, and then having guys like Marcus Mariota and then Herbert. But it all started way back then. Hell, we even had Chris Miller that was on the Falcons way back in the day. Dan Fouts, that was a Hall of Famer for the Chargers. So. We've had a good, solid run of quarterbacks, but not all of them panned out. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm already doing the dream, but obviously, going from 20,000 to 25, 30, 50, 100, 200, I feel that we're definitely good enough to get there. It's just a matter of if we can get the support, and if the tube can promote me and not be a hater, I think I deserve, to have a fair chance to get eyeballs on the channel, and then those people can decide if they want to, sub to me, like the videos, show up, donate or not. I mean, I don't expect everyone to fucking like me, or at least I keep it real, and I'm not biased, which is, how many people are biased on podcasts and TV nowadays? 99.99999, right? I mean, all the good shows are broken up. Stephen A, garbage. Skip Bayless has to have fucking little Richard Sherman come in there because they can't get a fucking host. Fuck out of here. No more K, no more Nate for Good Morning Football. Right? Pat McAfee's going to ESPN. No more swearing. Fucking Skip Bayless disrespected Shannon Sharp. I mean, all the good shows are garbage now. Colin had fucking Joy Taylor. Not anymore. You know, every good show that was halfway decent is Bootios now, as the new day would say. So you get better shows on YouTube than you do on social media, on podcasts, TV. It's just true. You're getting better quality on YouTube than you do on podcasts and TV. I wish it wasn't like that, but it is. Because hell, if they're coming here and stealing ideas from us and using it on TV, what does that tell you? These unoriginal motherfuckers, they're not original. You know, they're lazy. They don't have the originality. They got to find people, you know, like me and others that, you know, will show you what it's about. A lot of good YouTube channels out there. Facts. But it is sad, like the direction of sports talk. ESPN is complete shit now, and it's been shit for a long, long time. You know, when Stuart Scott was alive, it was awesome because they were the only show that showed highlights. Now there's a billion, you know, and they have shitty hosts. No one gives a shit anymore. The only reason you're watching fucking ESPN is if a fucking game is on, like Monday Night Football or a fucking basketball playoff game. You know, it's absolute dog shit. And then you think if Pat McAfee goes there with his show, that it's going to be that much better? Fuck out of here, dumbasses. If they really wanted to grow, they would get people on YouTube, throw them up on like ESPN2 or ESPN3, and then they would see their ratings go up, you know, because people can connect with those people. You know, you can't connect with the idiots that are on fucking TV unless you want to fucking listen to Booger McFarland or all these other fucking idiots like Keyshawn who got fired. Like, no one gives a shit. I mean, like, unless you're someone that's actually good, like the TNT cast in the pregame and the postgame with like Shaq and Barkley, that show is good. You know what I mean? But a lot of these other shows, just because you're a fucking former player doesn't mean you know what you're talking about. Like Shady McCoy, idiot, talking about how he watched Tony Pollard at practice and Tony Pollard wasn't even there. Or Colin Cowherd mentioning quarterbacks that can't win a Super Bowl or a championship, and he brought up Dwayne Haskins. Dwayne Haskins is dead. I mean, come on. These motherfuckers don't do the research. They're lazy. They're stupid. They just read a teleprompter. Fuck out of here. They're not worth your time. How the fuck are you going to mention Dwayne Haskins' name? He died. Be better, Colin, you fucking moron. And he's from the Northwest. Just saying. Keeping it real. Bottom of the eighth, we're knotted up at 1. Runner at first. 3-2 count. Come on, big dumper. Wilson? Fuck, thank God. Not JT in the building. JT or to JT or not to JT? That is the question. What's good, brother? I'm doing good. How are you? How's the chitlins? How's the kids? Oh, Carol! Carol! Let's go. Big dumper Cal Raleigh. Back. Gone, baby. 3-1 Mariners. And then you had a couple Mariner fans coming in here all fucking nervous. What did I say? No problem. We're going to win this game. And boom, shakalaka, here we are. Zach is like, damn, this guy knows. This guy's good. Bottom of the eighth, 3-1 Mariners. Let's go. Next up, Teoscar Hernandez. Let's go. Good to hear. How's the asshole neighbor with the dogs that don't disrespect you and the kids and your property? Yeah, do you want me to come over there and give him a fucking RKO or what? How's that going? Probably not good. I'll give him a stunner, fucking rock bottom. You know, put him in the figure 4. You know, hit him with the fucking diamond cutter. I got you, man. DDP. Bang. Let's go. 3-1. Because he normally sucks at hitting, but he is playing catcher today. But they have Tom Murphy, who is actually a better hitter. So Murphy is actually the only one that's close to 300. Oh, shit. Did that hit Teoscar in the head? What the fuck? His fucking batting helmet flew off. What the fuck was that? Let's fight. Fight him. Fuck this guy. Fight him. You hit him in the fucking head. Fuck out of here. Jesus Christ. Right in the front. I mean, if it was a little bit lower, that would have broke his nose. Fight him. Fatality. Finish him. Fatality. Animality. Dude, if that was like 1 inch lower, that would have broke his nose. Fucking RKO that bitch. Jesus Christ. Fight. Normally I would not say that, but hey, we need a spark. Jesus Christ. Batting helmet went flying. Oh, we're not going to forget about that. Eject that fucker. That guy's gone. Eject him. They're getting warnings. My God, that would have been bad. Boo! Jesus Christ. Well, you'll see that on Twitter, X, Instagram, and all the apps there. Like, bro, see Oscar's face. I mean, it looked like the pitch went away from him, but that's ridiculous, dude. Jesus Christ, man. All right, well, we'll see what happens next. I mean, we already saw Anderson down. Hey, let's just fucking pump out a Jose Ramirez. Punch that fucker in the head. Let's go. You got money line on the Padres. Well, you're about to lose. Not going to happen. You lost all your money. There goes your fucking bank account. There goes your 401k. There goes all your lawnmower money. There goes your washing car money. Unemployment line. Unemployment. Sorry. It's gone. Time to get another job. Bro, that was terrible. I know. Fuck that guy. Fight him. Yeah, Padres ain't coming back. Your allowance is gone. Now everyone's on fucking edge right now. I mean, it literally hit. Like, imagine if a ball came and this is the hard hat. It hit right here and bounced off, and then the hard hat went flying. If it was like right here, his nose would have been broken. I mean, we're talking blood, broken, like cheekbone. It was like 95 plus. I mean, I don't mind pulling out a Jose Ramirez and knocking the fuck out of Tim Anderson, which would have been one of these motherfuckers here on the Padres. Let's go, Dom. Dirty Dom. And we ain't talking Dominic Mysterio, baby. Let's go, Dom. Let's go, baby. 1-2 pitch to Dom. It's like when you see something like that, it's like when you're on the internet and you get bored, and then all of a sudden you're watching like World Star, or you're just watching like fight videos, and you're like, oh my God, let me see this fight. And then all of a sudden, 2 hours later, you've watched 8 fights, and then you're about to fight someone and talk shit. Like that's the feeling you get when you see someone get hit in the head. Like, all of a sudden, like, it's already your energy level is already up, you know? And obviously people love to see, people scrap. I don't know what it is about human nature, just back to our ancestors, but people love to watch people get knocked the fuck out and scrap. And you've been that person too. You're like, I'm going to watch this one fight video. And then 2 hours later, you've watched so many. You're like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Let's go, Dom. 3-2 pitch. Throw to first. Dom going to 3 amigo frog splash. Little fucking Eddie Guerrero RVD action. Happy for Buddy Matthews. Good for him, man. I mean, if they've been dating and they've been together for a long time, that's awesome. They got a nice little power couple like Seth and Becky. There we go. 2 away. We already knew what that was about. Next up, first baseman Ty France. And again, we're the hottest team in baseball. We ain't dropping this game. Everyone's still on edge right now, ready to fight. You know, because like I said, we haven't seen too many fist fights in baseball, right? We saw Odo, hold the door, Odo, you know, punch Jose Bautista, you know, in the face. Didn't knock him out, but that was the first big one besides Nolan Ryan and Robin Ventura get the noogies, right, when I was a kid. Ty, yes, go. That'll score. 4-1. Let's go. Ding dong, bitches. Hello. Yeah, baby. Right? And then obviously we saw Jose Ramirez, even though it was a phantom looking down punch. Anderson went southpaw when he's not southpaw, swung a couple times, missed, and I heard he's kind of a dickhead and an asshole. He got what he deserved. Jose put his head down, fucking popped him, fucking KO'd, and now Tim Anderson is always going to be known for the bitch ass that got knocked out. See, what were you worrying about? I told you we were going to win, and I delivered. There we go, 4-1 Mariners. $5 holla. Bang, 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 boom, boom, boom. Stacks on stacks, racks on racks. A little cactus jack. Bang, bang, baby. What would you like to see for photos? Let me know. I got you. $55. 45 to go. Can we get there? Maybe. Made him pay. I'm just really concerned about Teoscar, though. I mean, like literally, if the ball was 1 inch lower, his nose would have been broken. And then we probably would have fought because then he would have been on the ground, like crying and holding his fucking face, blood coming out. I guarantee we would have fucking scrapped. I mean, when they fucking Angels did it with Winker, you know, we'll fucking brawl. We're not afraid. People in the Northwest, we're not afraid. We're not necessarily going to make the first move, but the people that you need to be worried about is not the loudmouth people. It's the people that are fucking quiet. And then when they fucking something happens, then yeah, game over for you. Nice knowing you. So let's go. Bottom of the 8th. I see you. Cade Marlowe. Let's go. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. A little big dumper in my life. Big booty dumper. Cal Raleigh. I told you, I know that I like Cal more than you do. You're more of a Tom Murphy guy, which is understandable, and I am too. You know, you want production, right? But Cal does get hot, you know, late in the season. He's done it 2 years in a row, and I bought his rookie card as soon as he got us to the playoffs. And even though he has struggled this year, true, I'm always going to be a Cal Raleigh guy. I'm never going to turn my back on him, ever. But he does need to be more consistent. You know, I definitely agree with that. And his defense at catcher isn't very good either. You know, Tom is the better player normally, so. But I'll still always root for him. He's one of our guys. We didn't pick him up in free agency. He's our guy. I mean, look at this beautiful rookie card that I picked up. It's the only non-graded rookie card I've bought in 20 years on eBay. As soon as we made the playoffs, I bought it that night. I'm like, I'm getting it. And it's like I was looking to spend about $75 looking for a PSA 10 card that I could send in if I needed to. Beautiful card. That's what I was looking for. And that's what we got today. Good results. And he's got a cool signature too. 5-1. Yeah. LA Knight. Yeah. Yes. Cade Marlowe with a ribby, and RBI. Look at us. We're the hottest team in baseball, and we're not fucking slowing down. 1-1 to 5-1. No problemo. Boom, shakalaka. Telling you, it's a Jared Kelenic clone. A JK clone, baby. When sometimes you have a bad thing happen, right? Another guy steps up. It's next man up mentality. You've heard it before, right? Mariners are doing it. Next up, Josh Rojas. Come on, Rojas. 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. 0-2 count. Fucking dumper. It's my boy. Way to be the hero, man. And what did I say? Like I said, I'm an analytic guy. I'm a stat guy. When we were sitting at 0-0 and, we had the new debut, of our pitcher, Emerson Hancock, first round pick, 2020, sixth overall, Georgia Bulldogs. Took him 3 years to come up. Every pitcher we bring up takes 3 years. So we're smart that way. DePoto's a moron, but he did that right. You wait, and then the right time, right? Had a pretty decent game. And then we want to make sure we get to the magic number. 7 to 10 hits, 5 runs. Look at that, baby. When it rains, it pours, right? And what are we at right now? 9, 10 hits, 5 runs, ESP all day, every day. Five runs, baby. Magic number. It's funny, too, because now, since the Mariners are doing good, a lot of these Seahawks streamers and like Mariners streamers that only stream when they want to, now they're going to hop on the bandwagon like they've been doing content all year as we're getting to this playoff push. It's going to be hilarious. But you're only going to get one person that's full-time that's going to stick with them through good, bad, and ugly. Dragonfire in the building. What's good? Sorry, Elliot. Not happening against us, baby. We're the best team in baseball since July 1st. Mariners. I did see that. Yep. And I think now what we need to do is bench Mike Ford and put Tom Murphy at the DH every game. If we really want to be smart, what are we fucking around for? Like I said, I appreciated what Mike Ford brought early, but he's been ice cold. You're ruining the at bats because if you go 0 for 4 with Mike Ford, what happens if Tom Murphy goes 3 for 4, 2 for 4, 1 for 4? You know. He wanted to collab with me, but like on the day that he wanted to do it, I was in the process of moving and whatnot. I don't mind trying to help out, someone that is like starting off and whatnot, but I don't also want to, you try to use me to like exploit, and whatnot. Because, like I don't necessarily think that he would do that or with his boy Jay Trident and whatnot. But sometimes you get people that try to take advantage, of like all the hard work that I put in. You know what I mean? But also, if it can end up being mutual, then I'm cool with it. But it just depends on how you're going to act. Like, don't try to be promoting your show on my show. Let me do that. Bottom of the 8th, 5-1 Mariners. And plus I'd want someone that actually is going to be a fan, and it's someone that actually respects what I'm doing, not just trying to take advantage of all the hard work and the number that I'm at, that I've earned. Like if you're going to be in the room, and you're going to support and you're going to be in here, and you're going to show yourself, then maybe I would have already streamed with him already. But if you're going to be never in here, and you just want to collab, maybe I do it, maybe I don't, But I told him how long it took. It took me fucking 10 years to go full time. And again, you have to be very, very consistent. You have to be knowledgeable. You have to be likable. You have to have a personality. You have to have the grind. You have to have the work ethic. There's a lot of factors involved to be successful. And even if you check off all those boxes, you might not make it. It's a dirty game out there. You have to be fucking really mentally strong. And if you ain't mentally strong, you ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work out. You know, balling. Like I wouldn't mind having him and his boy Jay Trident on, but I mean, it's like if you want to be on, put some effort. Come into my stream, acknowledge. I don't have to be like Roman Reigns, acknowledge me. You know what I mean? But like, let's build a friendship, and stuff. Instead of just like, oh, I want to take advantage of all the hard work you've done, and maybe I can get some of your people to sub to my channel. Like, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, it's not like we have thousands of Mariner fans that watch. There we go. So I mean, if you think you're going to poach my Mariner fans, it's not like I got 1,000. You know what I mean? We got fans of all things. 6-1 Mariners. Good job, Timo. I think it's kind of like chat etiquette. It's either or you don't. There's certain like spoken and unwritten rules on how to act and how to be on YouTube or Twitch. And some people know these rules that are written or unwritten, and some people don't. And I wish him all the success, both of them. And I don't mind helping people, but again, it all depends on what your intentions are. You know, if your intentions are just to poach my shit, you know what I mean? Like, you can try, but I imagine some of the people may check you out, but that doesn't mean that they're just going to abandon me and leave and then start watching you. You know, show some effort, get some effort. Don't show effort, you're not going to get any. Bottom of the eighth, 6-1 Mariners. Runners at first and second, 2 away. Julio Rodriguez. I'll still throw in a little Edgar Martinez and Randy in there because we have to. We're old school people. So I'll still throw those in there for your dono as well. 0-2 to Julio. Popped up. Damn it. All right. End of the eighth inning. We're up 6-1, and the game is over. Almost. Let me get a Randy Johnson. Yeah, but honestly, like out of all the channels that, because I don't look at other people's channels or anything, but Sarah will bounce around on some channels. Valhalla has got a really awesome channel. Dodger fan, ex-military, and sometimes he'll shout me out whether I didn't even know, that he knew who I was or whatever. But I guess if you look at baseball games, it's really me and him. And couple other channels, like there's a Blue Jay streamer, Blue Jays Today, a couple guys that do Blue Jay games. Valhalla does games for Dodgers, and he shouted me out a few times in his stream. Go to this guy's fucking Northwest Sports Fanatics for Mariners and whatnot. I actually hopped in his stream a couple days ago and shot him a couple messages. And I'd be like, hey, respect your grind. Your channel looks great. Keep grinding and whatnot. And we have a kind of a genuine respect for each other. He's at around 14,000 in the sub count, which is very, very underrated. He should have more, just like I feel I should have more. And if I was going to collab with anyone, it would be him, because I feel that we would mesh together, and then we could actually combine kind of our groups and then maybe be able to, get kind of blown up a little bit on the baseball scene, because baseball streamers, there's not very many, but obviously I feel that me and him are two of the best at what we do. His presentation is fire. It's very unique. It's different from my look. Yeah, I mean, if I was going to be able to do something like that, and even if Valhalla had like 3,000 subs, I still would feel the same way. His shit is awesome. You know what I mean? And I didn't really know who he was. So that's why I wanted to pop in the stream and like talk to him for a second. Let me hear your voice. Do you got a voice? What do you sound like? Do you sound cringy, or do you got a voice? Who are you? Are you a cool dude? And he checked off all the boxes, man. And he's a cool dude. So if you are looking to be able to watch, something on the Dodger side or some other content, I mean, obviously, I'd love to have people watch me, but I'm not going to be someone thinking that, oh, you should watch me and only me. No, I'm not the only good channel out there. There's a lot of good channels out there. But if you are wondering to see what he's about, check him out. Yeah, that would be dope. And I don't know if he knows a whole lot about me, but I bet I know just as much Dodger information as him, even though he's a hardcore Dodger fan. My dad's been a Dodger fan since the 50s. All I know is Dodgers and Mariners. I mean, I know the league, but the two teams that I know the most about history, reading books, looking at my dad's collection, and going through. My dad's been a fan since the 50s. So it's like I got all the Brooklyn Dodger information. I met Koufax. It's like I think that even if I did like a Dodger stream with him, I could definitely give him things that he would be genuinely surprised in my knowledge, I think. So, all right, we got Campbell in the game to end it. Let's go. But again, some YouTubers are fickle, with the collabs, unless you're kind of near each other in sub count and who you are. But a lot of people are very, ego, they think they're better than you, if they have a higher sub count and whatnot. And that's just kind of a shame, it's always a competition where it necessarily doesn't have to be, but there's so much competition on YouTube. It almost forces people to kind of be negative that way, but I don't necessarily feel that it has to be that way. Oh yeah. Could you imagine if we get Ohtani? Holy shit. Pitches outside, 2-2 count. But again, with baseball, or anything, that would be one of the people, but based off his layout and his hard work, he has a way he does his streams. I got a way that I do my streams. But I think if we were able to compromise and collab, it could definitely help both of us. And, we could build a little bit more of a friendship there. But it's not going to be like hard feelings or, if we never collab. I want him to win. I want him to do well, genuinely. Anyone that's willing to put in the hard work and the time and the effort, I'm going to root for to win, even if it's a competitive channel. But it's not like he's a Mariner guy, or even if he was, I still would root for him. Top of the ninth, 6-1 Mariners. Is that good? 7-game win streak. We didn't even get in any fights, but we probably should have today. Big swing and miss for Jake Cronenworth. And then it feels good since I downloaded the thumbnail program, to be able to help me with, eliminating the backgrounds and making the thumbs better. No longer will we see thumbs that have a head and a shoulders. You're going to see ones that look like this. And it makes me smile because I always wanted to be able to do thumbs like Johnny, and, obviously he did thumbs for me and Tom and a bunch of other people, Perna. And I was like, I want to learn and not have to pay $20 to $35 for a thumb. And then it got to a point where I just couldn't afford them anymore. And just the fact that he charged so much forced me to learn. And now I can do what Johnny does, which is kind of cool. So, but the only downside to it is that a normal thumb takes 30 minutes to make. These ones take an hour to make because you have to place it all correctly and find the right image. But they look amazing. I think I'm really proud of them. And they're definitely going to help us grow. Shep, my boy. 2-2 pitch from Campbell. He's got the best mustache in the business. Come on, Isaiah. He's got the little sports goggles on. Fucking stash. I don't know what he looks like to me. A science teacher? That guy that sold me some buds at the dispensary with the gummies? Did he bag my groceries? Did he help me get lumber at Home Depot? I don't know what he looks like. Fireman, police officer? I don't know. He looks like a man of many trades, but he's got a fucking nice stash, though. I'll tell you. 3-2 count, fouled off. And if you look at it looks like a Star Wars TIE fighter. Like, look at the shape of it. It's not like it doesn't go across. It's like perfect. Best stash in the biz. Isaiah Campbell. Oh yeah. Pitches outside, walked him. Chief in the building. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Stacks on stacks. Racks on racks. Cactus Jack. Bang, bang, bang. $10 holla. My boy. How are you, Chief with Chief? What's good, brother? I was hoping that you would come in. We were talking about your red velvet. Big swing and a miss on Garrett Cooper. I couldn't remember if it was you or Shep because he ended up sending me a photo of cheesecake, as well as some fish, with a battered. And I was like, ooh, that looks good. And then I was thinking about the red velvet, but I got you guys flip-flopped, Not that you guys look like each other, but I think we were in the room together and we were going over food and you know how that goes. Yeah. And honestly, if I was going to end up doing some kind of vlog, I would be doing it with Chief and Shep. It would be like pre-rolls, gummies, food, sports, and us three. And also like ancient aliens and like programs that are on like history, discovery, supernatural shit, ghost hunters. Yeah, it'd just be like pre-roll, a little bit more of a pre-roll, and then and we discuss. I think people would watch. My boys, the homies. What's good? 65 doll hairs, 35 to go. A little bit of a curl and a little Raleigh fingers. Yes. He said it was nap time. It's the top of the ninth. It's 6-1. The Mariners are the best team in baseball since July 1st. We're about to go on a 7-game win streak, and we're going to make the fucking playoffs. Playoffs? Yeah, we're making it. Jim Mora, playoffs? And we got football tomorrow, so I'm super excited. Reaction videos, and you know what, Chief? I know a lot of y'all love those. I'm going to push myself to the limit. I'm going to do every game all year. I don't know how the hell I'm going to do it, and some of them might not show up until Wednesday or Tuesday, but I'm going to do them. So I'm going to do Sunday night, Monday night, Thursday night. I might be able to do a morning game or an afternoon game, but if I'm going to be pumping out those reaction videos, that's what's going to get us over 20,000 subs, is those. People love those. So they'll be like, oh, damn, that motherfucker is back. But then I got to decide the format. If I want to do it the same way I did it on the first one, where it's full screen and then just my little box in the corner, right? Or if it's me bigger, and then the highlight box is smaller. So I guess it really depends on what the fans like. I kind of like looking at the picture better. Nice little blooper by Capusano, but you can make me bigger if you actually want to look at me, go crazy and give you stats and whatnot. And then we can have the highlight up here, like in a box, and a bigger me. Right. But I don't know. I don't know if I would like that necessarily, or we can have it full screen and then me just in the corner. You know what I mean? But I guess it just depends on what the fans want. So, and if the fans want stats at the end, a breakdown of like who did what. Mahomes went 28 for fucking 31 for 400 yards and 5 tutties. Travis Kelce had 3 tutties. I can go over all that. Or if I do that, though, then the videos are going to be like 20 to 30 minutes long instead of maybe 12 to 17 or 12 to 20. I'm not sure if people are going to be dedicated to watch those last 5 minutes. I know they can skip it, but, I guess it just depends. But I'll ask. We'll figure it out. But for the people in the room that like those reaction videos that I do, what would you like? Would you guys like me to do a breakdown at the end and make the video a little bit longer, or just do the highlight? And, based on how the look of the reaction video, would you like me to be bigger, highlight in the corner, or would you rather have it full screen with me just in the corner in a box on top of the highlight? See, these are the types of things that I need to get feedback from you guys. And regardless of whatever way I do it, we're going to get subs. We're going to get views. We're going to get donos. People are going to go crazy. Peter Schrager is going to watch it, steal my material on Good Morning Football and try to act like he's some fucking genius, No bitch ass. And he ruined it for me. Yeah, once Kay and Nate left, I don't even watch that show anymore. And it used to be my favorite with Pat McAfee show. Now that bitch ass motherfucker made it where I can't even watch it. Thanks a lot, Schrager, you fugazi fuck. And I imagine he'll steal some shit, You watch Good Morning Football on a regular basis, you might see it. Which is high, 2-2 count. All right, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your generosity. And now you see what O-Dog does. I appreciate you. You're an OG, triple OG. I love you. And we'll go to a Duck game one day once you bring the fam from Idaho to here. Can't wait to meet your wife and your daughter. Got him! 6-1 Mariners. 7th consecutive win, huh? Is that good? All right, Mariners, you know what time it is. Final score, Mariners 6, Padres 1. Dance, Mariners dance. Mariners win, Mariners win, Mariners win. Woo! Let's go. So I normally dip right after, but Chief, you came in with the tenor. Bang, bang. What would you like to see for photos? Do you want some like Chief photos? Do you want to see some food? Do you want wrestlers? Do you want Mahomes? Like, what would you like, bro? Before I dip, I want to make sure I show that gratitude. Plus, Paisley got picked up, so I don't have her. I'm still going to probably go on a walk, and I got to eat dinner and whatnot. But Chief, what would you like for photos, my brother? You let me know. All right, got Cal Raleigh on the mic. 450? God damn, Cal. All right, food. What do we want to do for food? You tell me, Chief. You're the one that is supporting the brand, so you choose, brother. So what do we want? Mexican food, breakfast food? I have a feeling you want me to do breakfast food. That's what my ESP is telling me. But you tell me if I'm wrong. Let's go. I got the ESP, baby. Nothing looks better than when you see like HD 4K food. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Go Mariners. And hopefully we'll get some people, finally wanting to show up and support. You know what I mean? Because obviously, the better the Mariners do, more people are gonna show up and whatnot. It's just when the Mariners were struggling, people just they wanted to give up. I guess didn't think that we were going to be able to do it. That looks good. That looks good. All right, man. No problem. Appreciate you for your support. Go Mariners. And it was so cool to be able to catch up with Scott and then for him to do that. And like I said, I think you guys are going to build friendships with him. He's a really good dude. Like if I wouldn't say that. And it's not even the dono. It's just, I've spent my whole childhood with the guy. I haven't seen him in like 20 years. We played ball together. We played video games together. I met his family. Like we hung out like every day. Like, those are the type of people you want to reconnect with. God, I'm getting fucking hungry now looking at this shit. All right, I got to turn on something. All right, regular show it is. Most underrated cartoon on planet Earth, Mordecai and Rigby. Regular show. Anything specific that you want? Crepes, anything, you let me know. Type it in. I know sometimes you like to get specific with it, so. Ooh, omelet. That sounds fucking good. I gotta get some crepes up on here first, real quick. I've been craving them, man. They got this place called Pig and Pancake on the beach that has the best. And then you can get a crepe, but it's got sausage in the middle, sweet and savory. It's game over, dude. If you've never had it before, fucking have it, and your life will be changed forever. Grilled chicken fajita omelet, not just chicken, grilled. It has to be grilled though. It got to be grilled though. A grilled chicken fajita omelet. That's hella specific. Shepard's giving directions like he's John Gruden calling a play. Got like 10 things in there. But I get it because I've had it and it's fucking good. Yeah, we'll do a little recap for you. God, I miss doing the food, man. I really do. We talked about grilled cheese sandwiches yesterday or the day before, and guess what I had today? I had them, and they were amazing. I even gave some to Paisley. She's like, yum, 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 yum. Oh, baby. Baby. Baby, baby, baby. Sign me up. Jesus Christ, that looks good. Holy shit, this one right here. I don't know if it'll. Oh, so this one looks good, right? But it's kind of. Oh, but I got a better one. Look at this one, Shep. This one's fucking redonk, fucking badonkadonk, and we ain't talking Beyonce. Boom. Golly. That looks good. This one looks really good too. Fucking go to Flavor Town. All aboard. We're going to fucking Flavor Town. Oh, I gotta delete some of these. You say, oh dog, you got too many. You got too many photos, motherfucker. But I need to go to exercise. I'm on this like fucking schedule. I'm on a diet. I'm on a fucking exercise schedule. I'm trying to exercise 2 hours a day, like a fucking madman, lose weight, feel better about myself. But I just wanted to make sure I showed a little appreciation for your support. Football around the corner. I'm doing both games tomorrow too. And then on Friday, I'm going to be doing reaction videos for the games in the morning to get those going. And then in the evening, we're going to take the night off because I'm going to take a friend out to Olive Garden. So your boy's going to eat good. I'm going to throw up a couple more photos. We got $35 to go. I doubt that we're going to be able to get there, but you never know. But it was just cool to have my friend come through that I haven't seen and to be that generous and supportive, you know. Oh, for real. You know I am. And like I said, there's so many options, dude. So, and I haven't been there in over a year. So, you know, I'm going to go ham in there. They'd be like, sir, you have to leave. This is not all you can eat. I don't know where the fuck you thought that you were, but you need to go. I'm like, why? Grilled cheese pancakes. I like shrimp a lot. You know, I like seafood a lot. Like a lot. Like I like seafood more than most people. Like sometimes I'll choose seafood even over pizza, tacos, and burgers. So, you know, I like Italian food and stuff too, but I think seafood might be my number one. Even though I love Mexican food, I love Italian food, you know, I love American food. But I mean, sometimes, you know, if you get that really good. Now, if I didn't live on the West Coast or the East Coast, then probably seafood wouldn't be my number one. But man, it's good, you know? All right. Well, if we're talking about goddamn seafood real fast, I need to throw up some goddamn crispy shrimp or something up here. Chief with a fiver. Thank you, man. Bang, 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 boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang, $5 holla. Chief is showing the love. I love everything too. Like some stuff, you know, where you say like clams and stuff, and some people are like, "Oh, fuck, you're gross." Like until you've actually had them prepared the right way, don't be a hater. You know what I mean? You're always gonna hate stuff that you're unfamiliar with. But it's like pad thai for people that have never had it. Oh, that's fucking gross. I'm not gonna eat that shit. Then they have it, and then they start telling me they go every week now. So, you know, sometimes you gotta be open minded. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's obviously things that I like a little bit more, you know, but there'll be things that like crispy shrimp and then lobster, you know, with the butter, you know, and the crab, you know, give me the, and I'll crack the shit out of that. You know, it's like, I mean, anything that's breaded that's like seafood is ridiculously good. It's either you want to come to Flavor Town with me or you don't. I mean, anybody can like fucking burgers and tacos and Italian food, but you know, it's like you got to be able to challenge yourself a little bit, you know? Woo! Oh, God, I'm in love now. Jesus Christ, you did it, dude. You got me. And I don't really know why this one is in there, but they had the crispy shrimp and the like fried wontons. So I was like, oh shit, okay. Well, I guess that we're gonna look at that too. God damn. Crispy breaded shrimp is arguably the number one thing you can have. Lobster and crab cost a lot, but crispy breaded shrimp is affordable and you can get a lot of it and even get like another order to go or whatever you want to do, but it's delicious. Like I can do the grilled shrimp too, but I got to start with the crispy. And then you got to, like, if I go to like Red Lobster or a restaurant and you want to give me 3 types, cool. But I'm going to go for the crispy first, and I like the chili sauce, sweet and sour chili sauce to dip. I like to double dip, a double dipper. Yeah, me too. Love me some pad thai. Lobster, yeah, lobster rolls. Come on, bro. Dude, we would get so fat if we all hung out together, all of us. Be like, yeah, let's go to this place. And then we'd go to like one place and just like close them down and then go to another place. And be like, you guys have any more food? Oh, bro, I got something for you here. Hold up. This is a East Coast Maine citrus lobster roll. I mean, sometimes you don't need to have like the greens with it or whatever, but if you want to go to different types of Flavor Town and whatnot, there's different variations. Or you can do more of like a traditional look like this one, a hot buttered version, which is more traditional. I don't get afraid when I see stuff. Like some people get intimidated. For me, it's like an adventure. I'm going to Flavor Town, but most of it will look like that, like where it looks kind of like a sub sandwich type thing. You got some like kettle chips with it. That's a little bit more like if you look at this, that would look a little bit more appetizing than something like this. But this is going to have the Flavor Town because it's going to be fresh right off the East Coast. You feel me? The greens intimidate people, but it's a part of it. You know what I mean? You just got to be able to, I can do without the greens though. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's going to be on the fucking East Coast. Come on, man. Come on, man. Lobster roll slider. What do you know about this? East Coast. Get out of here, man. I'm like falling in love with these fucking photos. Do they? Hell yeah. I actually like it. It's expensive though. Like if you go with a person, you're dropping a C note, you know. East Coast lobster roll. Golly. Sometimes you like look at something and you don't even know what the fuck you're looking at, but you would be like, I'll try that. And this is what I think of this for next photo. I don't know what the fuck this is, but it looks kind of like intimidating, but I don't know. I guess I'll dive into Flavor Town. Like the shit is everywhere. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know, but I don't know where I'm starting, where I'm finishing, but I imagine it's good. Lobster takeover. Lobster roll, East Coast. I don't think so. And that's okay. You know, sometimes things are going to be a good day. Sometimes it'll be average day. It's not going to. Now I got a real crazy one for you, Shep. This one's going to blow your mind. Hold up. I delete a photo to make room for another one. But I need to go exercise. I haven't even ate dinner yet or anything. So it's 9:55, kind of late for a dinner, but oh my God. Flavor Town. Jesus. That's a lobster roll. Crab fries. Jeez Louise. Well, I'm hungry and I need to go eat and exercise and get all this going. Let's just go through some of the photos here one last time with some of the omelets and amazing food that we had. Oh man, so good. Jeez. Oh, thank you, Shep. I appreciate you. Shep got us to the goal. Appreciate you. $30 dono. I'm pretty sure that's what we needed, right? Thank you, man. Is there anything that you want to see before I go? I can't just dip out if you're gonna take me to the promised land. Thank you, dude, so much. I know sometimes money's a little tight for you, as even though you work a really crazy schedule, but you have a lot of bills, so you're not going to be able to do it every time just because you're so busy and whatnot. But thank you so much, man. It means a lot. What would you like to see before I go? I can stay on here for another like 4 or 5 minutes to at least show my gratitude. Shep with the 30. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Bang, 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 boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. $30 holla. Well, name off a couple foods that you want me to throw down on, and I'll delete some of these other photos, and then we'll go to Flavortown real quick. And we'll go on here for another like 5 minutes or so. And then I'll owe you some photos tomorrow if you come through during the football streams, and I'll get you whatever you want. I'll get you some Falcons shit or Atlanta Braves stuff. I'll take care of you. I always will. But if there's anything that you want to see tonight, let me know. Yes. Nice. Thank you, Shep. I appreciate you. Raise oxtail. Nice choice. You know flavors, bro. Thanks for your generosity and your support. Damn, it looks good. And a lot of the pictures for the braised, they don't fit the screen, but I don't give a fuck. Like as long as it looks good, that's what we're looking at. I'm looking for the colors, the flavor, the spices, and it's just unfortunate some of them are a little bit smaller, but it's just about getting the flavors on the screen, right? Dude, I got this Jamaican one that's insane with the carrots and the chilies. We would eat this together. This is not something that you would eat by yourself. Bro, tell me this doesn't look like Flavor Town. My God, that looks good. Good choice. And I can always count on certain people to kind of throw me a curve. Like, they're going to give me something that maybe other people would never, and I love that. That's what makes you unique, bro. You're going to give me stuff that's like a little different. And I'm giving you all kinds of variations in the US. So you may see like one that you've ate before. That last photo was not up to par. It didn't format properly. I apologize. And I got one that's like a stew. This one is insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Golly. Sign me up. That's the best one so far. I mean, they're all good, but oh, and I got another one. I don't know. Where is it at? Where'd it go? I mean, all of them look good. Oh, this one looks good. The braised oxtail with the mashed potatoes. Fuck, dude, with the chive. Woo! Flavored tan. Shep with a bang, 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 bang. I'll get you some pork belly. I'll owe you some photos too for tomorrow if you can come through. I mean, I'm doing both football games. So first game's at 4:00 Pacific time. You know, it's going to be CJ Stroud, Texans versus Patriots. I just want to see him, you know, and then I'm going to be doing the Vikings and the Seahawks after. It's going to be hard, but you know, as long as I have enough time to cut out of the one stream and start the other. I mean, really the only thing I want to see is CJ Stroud, you know, but the Viking Seahawk game I think will be a little bit better, but you never know. Oh my God, this one. Oh, dude, Flavor Town? Jesus. And I gotta end it with like the best one. Okay. I'm gonna end it with the one that is gonna be the last memory. Okay. Out of all the photos we saw, it's like, you know, Flavor Town, Flavor Town, Flavor Town, but I gotta end it with a bang. Okay. And we're gonna end it right here. Oh, baby. Oh, look at the glistening. Yeah. Well, a lot of you people have good food palates and whatnot. Like I love Flavor Town, but that's why I like to have Chief Will Chief and Shep send me photos because I want to see what things are like where you guys live. So we should. I mean, if I get big enough, you know, we can fucking have a vlog or like a thing and fucking just edibles and fucking food and yeah. History, Discovery, National Geographic channels, sci-fi or whatever. Boom shakalaka, it's a hit. I know, that would be fire. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys very much, Shep. I still owe you a few more. I'll get you tomorrow if you can come through. If not, whenever you can come in next. Again, tomorrow I will be streaming starting at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Texans, Patriots, CJ Stroud's debut. Then we're going to do the Vikings and Seahawks at 7, back to back. No rest, no sleep. Just go through it. And we'll stream from 3:45 to probably about 10:15 tomorrow. So it's going to be a long fucking day, but it'll be worth it. I appreciate everyone that donated, everyone that commented, shared, Scott, Shep, Sarah, all y'all, Chief Will Chief. You guys are the fucking best. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys very, very much. And I got one question for you. Who you know talk sports like us? Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, and I'm out. Gang.